You can measure the size of an elephant. You can clock the speed of a cheetah, but you can't quantify the heart of a kings, queens, and in-betweens. Welcome to Dr. Boxing Talk. Stream starts now.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, 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 yo. What it do, what it do, what it do. What it do, what it do. Good, great, grand evening to y'all wonderful, beautiful people, man. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Kings and queens, brethren and sistren. Mi hermanos, mi hermanas. Boys and girls, ladies and lads, and everything in between, man. Y'all know what time it is. The doctor's in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, sir. We got everything by John in the building. Salutations, my brother. We are here for the fight, man. I'm a little late because I almost didn't make it, bro. Like I said, I'm still feeling a bit under the weather. Well, a lot of bit under the weather. You know, but we always push through anyway. But this one was tough. So, but we here now, man. So we getting it in. Yo, what's good, my boy? Average someone in the building, man. The average someone, big member in the building. Yes, sir, man. So let's get to it, man. We got to watch these unification fights, man. Some good fights tonight. We got JARON Ennis representing the IBF title at 147. And we got EIMANTAS STANIONIS representing the WBA title at 147. Then we got the 1 and 2 guy, you know what I'm saying? The number 1 guy in the ranked in the Ring magazine, the American champion in boots. And then the number 2 guy in the Ring magazine represented by the Lithuanian champion Stanionis. So they're clashing tonight. The 3 belts are on the line. Big unification matchup. I got my tissue right here. You know what I'm saying? Because we're probably gonna be coughing up a lot of phlegm, not to gross you out, but that's what we're gonna be doing, man. But before we get started with all the good stuff and all the festivities, man, join me in prayer. Please join me, and bow your heads. And let's thank the Most High Jah. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for your blessings. We thank you for waking us up to see this wonderful, beautiful day. We thank you for guiding us and keeping your cloak of protection on us, Lord, even when we don't notice. We thank you for steering us in the right direction, and not only opening doors of opportunities, especially ones that we ask for, but also closing doors, and sometimes closing the doors that we ask for too, that, you know, we don't realize is leading us to danger. So we just want to give all our trust and faith to you and all our burdens, and we want to also thank you for how you led us so far, for every obstacle you got us through, every downtime, and every happy time you brought us through as well, Lord. We want to give you all the glory and thank you for all the strength and the blessings that you bestow upon us on a daily basis. Through Jesus' name, God bless us all. Amen. Shout out to Shakram Giyashov, man. I want to say shout out to Shakram Giyashov again. I know I've been shouting him out a lot lately, but you know, Shakram Giyashov, who just won, he just beat Ocampo, the Argentine, you know, the Argentine contender. Shakram Giyashov is from Uzbekistan, I believe, same place as MJ Akhmadaliev and stuff. And, you know, he recently lost his daughter, man, you know, a month ago. And he lost his daughter around the same time I lost my grandma and my dog, you know, one of my dogs, you know. So shout out to Shakram Giyashov, man. You know, I hate to see people go through these times of hardship. And, you know, the fact that he was able to still continue boxing and fighting and doing stuff for his daughter, man, shows he got his priorities in order, and the fact that he's able to push through and have perseverance in difficult times, man, and compartmentalize. So shout out to Shakram Giyashov, man. You know, big salute to him. He got a dub over Ocampo, and yeah, you know, and also salute to him too, because like I said, Shakram Giyashov was the WBA mandatory. That's Stanionis' belt, and if he didn't take step aside money and fight on this undercard tonight, then we wouldn't get this unification fight. So shout out to Shakram Giyashov, and he's supposed to get the winner of this fight too. So we'll see how that goes, whether it's Stanionis or Boots. Definitely, if Stanionis wins, I foresee him getting that shot. He should get it either way, but definitely if Stanionis wins. I don't know if he'll fight Boots, so you know, we'll see how it goes, man. But yeah, shout out to them, man. Don't forget to smack that like button for your boy. You know what I'm talking about? We got my boy Dub in the building, big member in the building. He said the paper, the toilet, the plunger, all that, the tissue, everything. I got everything, right? Everything. Your boy's sick, man. Y'all got to throw some prayers up for your boy, man. Your boy's sick, man. I don't never get sick either, but when I get sick, I usually get sick pretty, it's a pretty strong sickness, you know what I'm saying? But we still push through, man. I even got a little mini workout in today, you know what I'm saying? A little light workout, you know, just to sweat it out a little bit, you know, my thing. But yeah, man, so we here though. Peel Out said, let's go Ennis. Yes, sir. Show the world why I said you were a future pound for pound king. Okay, Peel Out going with Ennis. He said, God bless you. Hey, God bless you too, Dub. He said, y'all too big for the preliminary cards now. What we doing tonight is over already. No, I ain't too big, but like I said, I almost didn't get on. I watched Zaquin Moses. I watched the other guy. What was his name? I don't want to butcher his name. I think it was like Cardenas or something. No, I don't remember his name, but I saw that fight. I saw the other fight too. So I was watching it, man. I wasn't about to get on, bro. I had to muster up some strength, you know. Shout out to God for that. But yeah, man, I almost didn't get on, man. What's your predictions for tonight? Ooh, I give you the main. I mean, I got Ray Ford beating Thomas Matisse. I don't know if he'll stop him because Thomas Matisse has never been stopped. But I think Ray Ford, for somebody that's not coming off a losing streak, you know, somebody who won his last fight, I think that he's probably in a position to where he needs a stoppage the most tonight. Not that he needs one to prove he's good, but it's just to, like I said, to re-galvanize his fan base, man. Because like I said, his last performance was okay, but I think he should have stopped the last guy. So it would really be nice if Ray Ford could get the stoppage. I don't know if he could stop Thomas Matisse, you know, veteran, never been stopped before, a tough guy. So we'll see. But I got Ray Ford. I'm gonna lean with him tonight, and I'm gonna go late stoppage by Ray Ford. I got Boots by unanimous decision. I think people are sleeping on EIMANTAS Stanionis for whatever reason. I don't know why. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Boots gets a stoppage either, but I don't think it's like, oh, he has no chance. Like Stanionis is what? He's an undefeated champion. He's 15-0. Boots is 33-0, but they both have a lot in common. They're both champions, both undefeated. Hey, give me a quick second, chat. Chat, give me a quick second. Let me go spit this out. I'll be right back. Boy. But yeah, man. So yeah, I think that what was I talking about? I got Stanionis. I could see Stanionis with an upset too, but I got Boots, man. I got Boots by UD. And yeah, man, we in here, man. He said, I just got over a cold and forgot how bad it hurts. Just sick till I'm sick. Yeah, bro, I freaking chest, all that stuff. King Grayson in the building. What's good, brethren? I get sick every June and December. It's bad. Yeah, man. I don't really get sick that often, man. But yeah, when I get it, bro. When I get what's up, Dub? Hope you have a good weekend. Yes, sir. This is going to be one of those Sean Porter versus. I think so too, Grayson. King Grayson. I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. I think that, like I said, I think Boots is gonna win, but it's not gonna be for a lack of effort. And you know, let the best man win, bro. Like I said, if Boots wins, I don't want to hear nothing about he's a weight bully. And if Stanionis wins, I don't want to hear nothing about Boots being weight drained. This is a good fight between two undefeated fighters. You know what I'm saying? One representing the IBF title, the other one representing the WBA title. Unification, man. What more do we want? I don't get how people could legitimately complain about this fight, bro, or have like people are just negative, man. People are just negative, man. I gotta get used to it. I don't know watch, but I'm tired. I feel you, Styles. My guy Styles in the building. He said, I want to watch, but I'm tired, man. Go and get your rest, bro. I feel it. You know, I'm gonna keep you up to date, and I'll drop a recap video tomorrow, good Lord willing. He's average. Louis said, Spence was never thumping like Boots though. Like Errol Spence? Yeah, you tripping, pill out. I shout out to Boots. I like Boots, but you can't even compare it. You can't compare Boots to Spence right now. I mean, if you comparing Boots to Spence right now, it's basically off of potential, right? But now right, at this point, Spence, I don't know why, bro. That's the thing about boxing, us boxing fans, man. Like when somebody loses, we forget, right? Spence beat Lamont Peterson. Spence beat Sean Porter. Spence beat Kell Brooks. Spence beat, you know what I'm saying? He beat, what's my boy's name? Mikey Garcia. My boy Spence beat Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Two Garcias. My boy Spence, yeah, you tripping, bro. You're Dennis Ugas. Like, Boots just doesn't, it's not even about who's better. It's just about who has higher caliber opposition. And Spence has much higher caliber opposition than Boots right now. Boots' best competition is probably Karen. Competition is Karen, and that's good. You know, I actually think people are sleeping on how good Karen Chukazan is. I think Karen, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think Karin is I think that, to be honest, I think he beats a lot of people in the welterweight division, man. To me, he kind of reminds you of like a Sandor Martin guy or a Tevin Farmer. Like, they're not worth the risk because they're going to be a tough fight. They're not going to be an easy fight for anybody, man. I think anybody struggles with Karen, so that's a good win, but that's still only one. I mean, like I said, I could name for every one good person Boots has, I could name like 5 people that Spence fought. You know, that's a high caliber former champion level opponent. You know, so we can't say Boots is well, I mean, you can say whatever you want. I can't say that Boots hasn't done what, you know what I'm saying, what Spence has done yet. But I will say, I don't think there's a problem if anybody thinks Boots has a higher ceiling. Yeah, maybe, but as far as what we've done now, you can't take away what my boy Errol Spence has done now. Yo, thank you so much. YD in the building. What's good, brethren? I was just thinking about you. No, hey, I appreciate you, bro. One of you was going, yeah, sir, I got on pretty light. He said, no, I was just thinking about you. No diddy.
No diddy.
Hey, yo. Nah, you good, bro. I appreciate it, man. That's brotherly love, man. Ain't no diddy and no brotherly love. I appreciate it. I almost didn't make it. Like I said, I got my tissue though, man. We here. So just forgive me. I'm gonna be might be coughing a little bit, but we here though, man. Omari Jones next. Yes, sir. The Olympian out of Orlando, man. Fellow Floridian. You know what I'm saying? Fellow Floridian, man. Florida boy, stand up. So we gonna see how this goes, man. I like this. EJ breaks shit down. Yeah, man. EJ would break you down to the body. EJ wasn't playing, man. You know, EJ got the bull stance. You know what I'm saying? The big fish, AKA the truth. You know what I'm saying? Spencer Beast. But Jerome Boots is a beast too. You know what I'm saying? I just can't put Boots on that level yet. You know, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have the potential to be there, but he's just not there yet. Yo, shout out to my guy Dub, man, dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter. He said, my boy Dub says, a roll of tissue on me. You could have ducked us, but you didn't. I appreciate that, man. You know me, man. You know how we do it, man. Ain't no ducks in us, man. We ain't ducking no smoke, baby. We ain't ducking not a tang. Appreciate you, Dub. Shout out to you, man. It's my guy right there, my brother right there, man. Shout out to my guy. Doctor going to Inoue fighting. Hey, man. Hey, Hyper. Somebody need to go because the way they're talking about it, like it's going to be empty, brother. Man, I hate to say it, man. Shout out to my guy Naya anyway, but the sales aren't doing too good, which is like I said, it's kind of, unfortunately, it's kind of expected because, you know, I think they kind of took it for granted how much intrigue he'll cause, and also took for granted the anticipation for a fight because it's Cinco de Mayo weekend. Yeah, Vegas is looking for a fight on Cinco de Mayo, but they're looking for a fight from somebody, and that somebody that they're looking for a fight from is my boy Cinnamon.
Eso, sí. Esto va a mamar el bicho.
So you can't just replace that like that. But, you know, like I said, it's unfortunate because, you know, we love boxing. I love to watch Nye anyway. But, you know, with him fighting Ramon Cardenas, is like that opponent doesn't bring any traction either, you know. So I don't expect it. I didn't really expect it to do that well, but I was hopeful. But am I gonna go, man? I'm still thinking about it, but I don't think I'll be there. I don't think I'll be there, Hyper. What about you, bro? You going? You gotta hold it down, man. You know, we gotta show anyway some love in America, man. They should have made him come to America. They should have been made him come to America. Well, you know, this is his third fight. This will be his third time in America. But once again, the other times they just weren't really highly anticipated, intriguing fights. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think they gotta, like, the fight, in my opinion, that they should have had in America should have been at least like MJ Akhmadaliev. I want to, not Juto Nakatani, because Juto Nakatani, that belongs in Japan. You know, that's a big showdown, big fight for the country. You know what I'm saying? Two Japanese fighter that belongs in Ariake Arena in Japan. But I feel like it should have been at least been like, you know, MJ Akhmadaliev or somebody like that. Somebody that, like, somebody could get behind. You know, Ramon Cardenas is a pro box fighter. No disrespect to pro box, but, you know, no one really knows Gary Jonas, who's the owner of that. There's no, like, big promoter that's a company with him, you know. So at least MJ Akhmadaliev has Eddie Hearn behind him. So Eddie Hearn's going to talk a good game and get people interested from his gift of gab. You know, Ramon Cardenas is just low profile fighter. So I feel like they kind of set him up not to do well. But anyway, I don't know. He bought the ticket the first day, price went down after. Hey, man, Omari Jones be having fire offense. I'm telling you, bro, that won his last fight with the Orlando Magic fit. I'll be right back, bro. I'm making some tea. I'm gonna go get my tea real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run this ad while I go grab my tea real quick. I'll be quick, though. I'll be quick.
Yo, Doc here from your favorite boxing channel, Dr. Boxing Talk. And I want to officially welcome you as a member to the Boxing Talk family, aka BTF. So I want to thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated, and this channel is nothing without you. So what do you get? Well, there's a multitude of perks that you get access to, like special member shoutouts when you enter the chat, and some other additional alerts. Not to mention these fire emojis. Get access to emojis like the GOAT, the GOAT, the face of boxing, the legend, the Ayo, and the No Diddy. Not to mention, you know, the GTD chain. You got to bring them out, and it wouldn't be the same if we forgot about these biscuits and so many more. Not to mention, if you subscribe to some of the highest tier levels, you get to do things like pick the topic of discussion, and you get to have your very own emote. Yes, your ugly mug will be featured on the channel by yours truly. It's just another way for me to give back to my most loyal supporters. And of course, there's even more additional perks than that. But most importantly, you'll get the satisfaction of knowing you're a key, essential, imperative part to keep us going and growing. You know, we get the hustle off the muscle. So it's important that we rock together, you know? And remember, God is good all the time, and God is good. And you know that we prioritize facts over feelings, so that's why you rock with us. So big salute from Dr. Boxing Talk, and yeah, can't wait to see you in the next stream. Thank you for the support.
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know I'm lying.
Got back just in time, y'all, just in time. Where my boy Oscar? Yes, sir. Oscar Perez in the building. El Carnal. Yes, sir. Bought the ticket first day, man. Yeah, man, let me know how it goes. Omari Jones, round one. I can't remember the other gentleman's name, something Jackson. Let's get it, man. Let me pull up the round count. My bad, y'all. I'm slipping. Oh, Lord, that's not round 12. It's round one. What are we doing? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, we good. Yes, sir. Like, comment. Yes, sir. Tell him again, King Grayson. I appreciate it, bro. Y'all heard my boy. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Stop playing. Thank you. Let's keep us going and growing. We got Amari Jones, a former Olympian. Like my boy YD says, he got some nice shorts. Got some nice shorts, man. Nice shouts. They both in red. Let's see what Amari Jones could do, man. He has a youth on his side. He has a youth advantage, younger fighter, probably a sharper fighter too. I don't know much about this Jackson gentleman. No, he got that ball head power though. He got that Saitama ball head, what y'all know about, gosh dang, One Punch Man. Let's see if he got that one punch power. He definitely got that one punch head. Is that my guy Irony in the building? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me Boricua brethren right there, man. What's good, Irony? What's my prediction? I got boost by UD, man. But hey, I said I think people sleeping on Stanionis, man. I think this is gonna be a good fight either way. You know, I just want to see a good fight. I got boost by UD though. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, sorry about that. Body shot, bro. He went down with a body shot. I don't think he getting up, chat. Oh no, he not getting up. He in that fetal position. It's over with. It's over with. Oh, it's over with. Lade Dade got more head than he got body.
Me blood clot.
Gosh, dang, my boy got knocked out. Why he do him like that? He ain't had to do him like that. Jeez, I'm peace.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Give me my goddamn money.
Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson. Yes, sir. Shout out to Amari Jones, man. He's handling business. This is his second fight, right? This is his second fight. He's looking good, doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see when fighters do what they're supposed to do, especially the young fighters, man. Shout out to Jackson. That was just too much pressure. He couldn't handle all that pressure. That was too much pressure, man. So shout out to Amari Jones, looking good, man. Fellow Floridian. My guy YD says next Saturday, good Lord willing, I will become a member officially. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, bro. And he said I'm going to gift out 5 of them things. Shout out to my boy, man. Appreciate it, YD. It's all good, man. I appreciate you, bro. Big bombs on the chat, man, and for the future, man. Shout out to you, YD. I appreciate the love and support y'all show, man. You know, especially the members, but I appreciate everybody in here chatting it up, kicking it with me, you know. The channel. If there's nobody to appreciate the efforts I put in, then the channel ain't nothing. So, you know, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate me. All this appreciation. You see your boy Tyson Fury back and trading for what I don't. Nah, man. You don't want to see the AJ fight? Come on, man. You don't want to see the AJ fight, King Grayson? I'm not going to lie. I'm mad at myself, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in that fight. The only person from that era that I'm not interested in seeing anymore is my boy Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, because he's been on such a steep exponential decline. I feel like every time he steps in the ring, I feel like he's in jeopardy of hurting himself, you know. But I love Deontay Wilder, but when a fighter is, you know, not looking the same, then it's time to hang him up, you know. But AJ and Tyson Fury, they lost. They've been losing, but they didn't look bad. Like AJ, no disrespect to AJ, but I wouldn't think he would be the Daniel Dubois caliber fighter anyway, you know. And he was on a 4-fight win streak before that. So let's think about it, King Grayson. Tyson Fury's coming off of 2 losses, but that's to Alexander Usyk. He's 1, 2, or 3 pound for pound, right, between Usyk, Crawford, and Inoue. So there's no shame in losing to Usyk twice. Before that, he was undefeated. AJ was on a 4-fight win streak before he lost to Dubois, right? He beat Robert Helenius, Jermaine Franklin, Otto Wallin, and then Francis Ngannou. Like, those aren't like superb, high caliber opponents, but he was still on a 4-fight win streak, and then he lost to Daniel Dubois. So he's 4-1 in his last 5 fights. Deontay Wilder is, I think he's 1-4 in his last 5 fights, right? He beat Robert Helenius, and then he lost to, so wait. His one win was Robert Helenius. His losses were Joseph Parker, Zhale Zhang, Tyson Fury. Yeah, Tyson Fury twice. So Tyson Fury twice, Zhale Zhang, and Joseph Parker. You know, so yeah, I just think Deontay Wilder's done, man. But yeah, I'm still interested in seeing AJ and Tyson Fury. I'm not gonna lie. I'm mad at myself because that fight should have happened a long time ago, man. You know what I'm saying? But I got my boy Fury in there, man. I got my boy, the Gypsy King of Obesity, man. I got him beating AJ, man. I gotta beat the AJ, man. Yo, we got my boy 2-4 in the building. The Parlay King. The Parlay King 2-4 in the building. Yes, sir. Big member in the building. What's good? He definitely need to get a new trainer. Malik Scott seems kind of soft. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh man, Malik Scott could kick rocks, man. He gotta toss Malik Scott in the trash, man. That boy garbage.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Malik Scott, man. Oh my gosh. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm a little too harsh on Malik Scott, but I feel like he's using the hell out of Deontay Wilder, man. All for a check, man. He's sacrificing him as tribute like his Hunger Games for a check, man. I don't like Malik Scott at all, man. I feel like, I mean, and you know, I mean, hey, maybe Deontay Wilder just wants to fight. Maybe he did behind the scenes try to tell Deontay Wilder to hang him up. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like it. Whenever I see Malik Scott talk about Deontay Wilder, it just seems like he don't even care about the man's welfare, man. So that's just how I perceive it, you know. I could be totally wrong, but I don't think so. I think he just sees him as a check, so he'll throw him in there with Godzilla. He'll throw him in there with anybody, boy. He'll throw him in there 2v1 against Legit Caballel and Daniel Dubois. Talking about he got a chance. I respect the Gypsy King. Talk to him. Talk to him. Big respect to the Gypsy King, man. But yeah, I think I'm interested in Tyson Fury and AJ, but I'm not sure if it happens. I mean, he could have just been in there just having fun on the bag. Who knows? But you know, when they drop those posts, you know, they know what they're doing, right? You know, they're not oblivious to the people's reaction and anticipation. So that he knew that he would spark some rumors, you know, say get some rumors circulating, spark some talk. So Tyson Fury knew what he was doing, but he could have just been in there, just, you know, just hitting the bag. But I saw him hit the bag. Then I saw him do like, didn't they say he did like a 4-mile run with some other fighters? I don't remember who it was. Like a 4-mile run, and then you in there hitting the heavy bag. So we'll see how it goes, man. My guy Kendrick in the building, big member in the building. My brother, my guy right there, Kendrick, man. What's good, bro? I could see Deontay Wilder with Derrick James. I'm not mad at that. Ronnie Shields. I'm not mad at that. Hell, Robert Garcia. There's so many trainers that he would benefit from. But I think at this point, man, Deontay Wilder has 48, 49 fights. He's 39 years old, damn near 40, man. You know, like that's what I tell people all the time, man. He's not like Zhilei Zhang. I know Zhilei Zhang is older. He's 42, but he only has like 28 fights, right? Deontay Wilder's older. He's 39, going on 40, and he has like almost 50 fights, man. So he has a lot of ring mileage, and he's older. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I just think it's time. I think it's been time. But hey, you know, get that money, man. You know, how could I tell somebody not to get paid? So if he feels like he could do it, man, I'll be rooting for him for sure. I'm definitely rooting for him for his comeback against I can't remember the guy he's fighting. The gentleman he's fighting, Tyrell something, I can't remember his name. But I'll definitely be rooting for Deontay Wilder, but I just feel like he's going to be used as a resume builder. And it's unfortunate because he's a champion, man. People going to disrespect him, you know? They already disrespect him, but they're going to disrespect him even more. Just body bags. This card looks like a sacrifice so far. Just body bags. Tyson has all the belts, just not disputed. Usyk is a monster. Yep. Tyson was a beast, man. He had those belts, man. He just messed up at the undisputed one, man. Hey, man, he ran to that boy Usyk, man. Usyk said he runs the UK, man. Usyk Kingdom. It's not United Kingdom. It's Usyk Kingdom, man. You had to get right, bro. Somebody got to go and Usyk's like Baba Yaga in the UK, bro. He give all them UK fighters nightmares, man. Not saying that he can't whoop American fighters too. I'm just saying he just, you know, his run in the UK has been phenomenal. You know what I'm talking about? His run in the UK is like hurricane season in the South. He running through everything. I'm telling you, bro. You know, beat who? Daniel Dubois. You know, beat Joe Joyce in the World Series of Boxing, you know, in the amateur tournament. Who else he beat? Tyson Fury, obviously. AJ, obviously. Even in cruiserweight, he beat Tony Bellew. Y'all better stop playing with Usyk. Usyk don't like UK fighters. He don't be playing with them UK fighters, boy. The resume builder. As soon as they beat Wilder, all your losses and bad performances get erased. Wilder is the resume. Facts, Oscar. Talk to him again. Hold on. Everybody face forward in your pews. My boy Oscar is about to preach, man. Pastor Oscar, can you please repeat that? I got you, bro. My boy said resume builder.
Yeah.
As soon as they beat Wilder, all your losses and bad performances get erased.
Yeah.
Wilder is the resume.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I mean, Wilder's so bad. How many fighters did he make good? We called Tyson Fury the best, which I had no problem, right? I thought Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, when they fought, that was to determine who's the best heavyweight of this era, right? And I was cool with that. You know, Tyson Fury won. I like them both. I like Deontay Wilder a little bit more, but I wasn't mad that Tyson Fury won because he's a good fighter, you know. And I like Tyson Fury a lot, you know. But Tyson Fury became known as the best heavyweight after he beat Wilder. But then the same people that say that will say that Wilder's trash. And then Joseph Parker, who lost to Anthony Joshua, Dylan White, and got knocked out by Joe Joyce, he became good after he beat who? Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder's trash. I've never seen a guy be so trash but make so many people good by losing to him. I've never seen it. So if Deontay Wilder's trash, why? People think Joseph Parker's having a career resurgence because he beat Deontay Wilder, right? People think Tyson Fury is the best because he beat Deontay Wilder, right? Or at the time when they thought he was the best. So, I don't get it, man. I'm not saying that he's the best. Like his boxing acumen is definitely lacking. But he made up for it with the equalizer in that right hand and his athleticism, man. We should be celebrating and complimenting Deontay Wilder for picking up boxing so late and doing it for a noble cause, right? He was doing it to pay for his daughter's treatment, man. But instead, we like to tear people down. I don't get it. It is what it is, though. You know, I'm not saying I'm never advocating that Deontay Wilder is the best, but I've never seen a guy be an undefeated champion for damn near a decade and people say he trash. Come on now. Tyson Fury didn't duck like everyone else. Wilder had 10 defenses. Ali had 10. Talk to him, Dub. They don't want to hear the truth, though. I'm not saying that this iteration of heavyweights were great. I'm not saying that Wilder compares to the heavyweights of old, like Ali, George Foreman, whoever else you want to talk about, Vander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Vladimir Klitschko, Vitaly Klitschko. I'm not saying that he's on their level, but for this era, you can only fight who's in front of you, man. And he did pretty good, if you ask me. Drop that bomb on him, Dub. A decade, bro. Come on now. A decade, bro. Fun fact, Joe Joyce also beat Dubois. Oh, yeah, Joe Joyce knocked out. Yeah, he stopped Dubois. Yeah. Yep, Joe Joyce stopped Dubois. That's a fact. Those are Dubois' 2 losses, right? Joe Joyce and Usyk. There's nothing wrong with losing to Joe Joyce at the time that Joseph Parker lost to him. But what I'm saying is that no one really talks about Joe Joyce ever as being good, you know, especially when he lost to Zhang Zhang twice, right? And then, of course, we just saw Philip Hrgović beat him, which I thought Philip Hrgović should have beat him a little bit more convincing than that. But, he did his thing, right? I was kind of disappointed in Philip Hrgović. I like Philip Hrgović, but, yeah, Joe Joyce is, he's good. But, he's not bad. Right now, he's on a severe decline. So he's going to be another resume builder. I actually wish he would retire too. He takes way too much damage, man. He takes way too many clean shots. I know he goes by the juggernaut, bitch, but guys, dang, you can't take all them shots, bro. I really worry about his well-being, for his chapters in his life after boxing. But shout out to Joe Joyce though, the juggernaut. He take way too many shots. To this day, bomb squad. To this day, Wilder's defenses were mid. I disagree. I don't think so. He beat Dominique Brazil. He beat Artur Spiltzka. He fought Bermain Stavern twice. He beat Louis King Kong Ortiz. When Louis King, remember, it was the 4 kings now. It was Deontay Wilder, AJ, Tyson Fury, and Luis Ortiz. Deontay Wilder beat him twice. Now, when you say they're mid, yeah, tell me who had good defenses. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm not arguing that the whole heavyweight division, you could argue is mid, right? But those guys were still clearly at the top of it. That's the only point I'm making, So tell me a good defense that Tyson Fury had. Who did Tyson Fury beat? Outside of Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury beat an old Vladimir Klitschko. Same with AJ. AJ beat an old Vladimir Klitschko. In fact, AJ lost to Andy Ruiz. So tell me, I'm not arguing that his defenses weren't the best, but tell me who had good defenses that were champions. Who did Tyson Fury beat? Otto Wallen? Who did he beat? Derek Chisora 3 times? It's so, you know what I'm saying? It's not like Deontay Wilder was avoiding or not fighting these guys that everybody else was fighting. You know what I'm saying? So his defenses were weak because the heavyweight division was weak. Heavyweight division was very top heavy. And shout out to Usyk. Usyk did his thing, right? And now the heavyweight division is getting good again. We got guys like Daniel Dubois. We still got Usyk, of course, who I think is the best. You know what I'm saying? Top 1, 2, or 3 pound for pound. So we got Usyk, who's a monster. We got Daniel Dubois. We got, I still think Philip Hrgović is a live dog. We got Anthony Joshua still a live dog. I'm not going to count Tyson Fury, but let's say he comes back, he's still a live dog. We got Moses Atama, the young bull, We got Ajit Kabayel. Ajit is legit. That's my dark horse. We got Martin Bakoli, the badman from the Democratic Republic of Congo. You got Efe Ajagba, the badman from Nigeria. Excuse me. We got who else? Who else? Jarrell Big Baby Miller, you know, with his PEDs. You know, we got Jarrell Big Baby Miller for the PEDs.
We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all.
Well, we got Richard Torres Jr., right, and Jared Big Baby Anderson. So we got some. It's a pretty decent division, man. Heavyweight looking good, man. Not saying all those guys are top, but they're looking decent. Yeah. Richard Torres Jr. beat Guido, man. That fight was so terrible, man. I don't even want to talk about that fight, man. My boy Guido Vianello, man, that Italian stallion, man. I don't know what he was doing in that ring, man. All that gosh dang clinching, man. Yeah, exactly. But we're comparing those 10 to Ali's 10. It's not this. Oh, you're talking about to what Dub said. Yeah. No. I don't think that's the point he was making. He was just saying that the fact that he lasted 10 defenses. I think that was the point. Not saying. Nah. You know Dub better than that. Dub ain't comparing Wilder to Ali. But it still remains. You know what I'm saying? You can only fight who's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he was comparing it from a personnel standpoint. He was just saying that the run was just as long. You know what I'm saying? As far as the amount of defense, the quantity, and the length of time they were champions, I think. He said, shut the fuck up about Torres. He doo-doo. Wilder would have damn near killed him like he did. Yeah, Robert Helenius, yeah. Richard Torres is a small heavyweight, though, man. I would really like for him to squeeze down the heavyweight, the cruiserweight, excuse me, if he could. I don't really see him as a viable contender in the heavyweight division, you know what I'm saying? But I think it would behoove him to go down to cruiserweight, but he probably can't make it. He probably doesn't want to make it down there, you know. But I mean, I would be interested in Richard Torres Jr. versus like a Jared Big Baby Anderson. That'd be a good fight. I'll be interested in that. Or what about Richard Torres Jr. versus what's my boy named Jalalov, you know, or that Justice Honey guy, you know. So there's some guys, man. There's some good fights out there for him. You never know, man. You never know, though. Oh, my boy, yeah, Guido Vianello, man. Nah, Guido looked bad, man. He looked bad already. I was so disappointed. There's no money at Cruz. Yeah, there's no money at Cruz. That's a fact. I mean, the money is what? Between Ja Pataya and Gilberto Ramirez. Shout out to them. I can't wait for them to squabble. Woo! Gilberto Ramirez and Ja Pataya. Now, that's a good fight, man. I know it's not a big fight as far as, you know, fan interest because cruiserweight's not a big division, but man, that's a good fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that might be one of my top 5. That's probably one of the top 5 fights for me to make right now. If I could make 5 fights, of course, it'll be Canelo and David Benavidez. I love that fight. I got my boy Cinnamon beating Benavidez, but I like them both. I have Tank and Shakur. I got my boy Tank beating Shakur, but I like them both too. Who else? We already seen Beterbiev and Bivol. That'd be up there too, but we already seen it. Compliments to Turkey Al Sheikh. Who else? I would like to see who else? Junto Nakatani and Naya Inoue, but Junto Nakatani is contingent on him being unified at 118 first. I don't want to see him right now because he only has 1 belt. I need him to be at least unified before we talk about him with Naya Inoue. But Naya Inoue and Junto Nakatani for the future. Let me think. 154. Nah, not really. No. That's a deep division. I like that division, but I'm not really like thirsty for anybody there. 175. David Benavidez versus the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol. That'd be fire. And then I would say Gilberto Ramirez and I would say Zerto and Ja Pataya, bro. I think that's a good fight, man. So it'll definitely crack my top 5. Of course, you got some 140s out there too. I would like to see Richardson Hitchens and Teofimo Lopez. I think that's a good fight. I like to see Gary Antoine Russell and then Subaru Matias. I still think that's a good fight. So there's quite a few fights, but yeah, man, I think Zerto and Ja, that's a good fight, man. I definitely want to see that. He said then Torres would go back up later anyway. It'd be worse, yeah. You think cruiserweight would outbox Richard Torres Jr.? I don't know, man. I could see him beating, no disrespect, but I could see him beating Badu Jack. Maybe not Ja Pataya and Zerto, but I could see him beating Badu Jack and maybe some other contenders. But man, you could be right though. I don't know. I think he'll do pretty good. I don't think he'll beat Ja Pataya and Zerto though. I can see him doing pretty good, man. Cruiserweight. Yo, my boy Oster in the building. Big member in the building. He said, I know one thing. I want Boots to win. However, Boots, he said, scares me at times. I just, Boots don't be BSing in this ring tonight. I just hope Boots don't be BSing in this ring tonight. For some reason, I think he's going to get dropped. Me too. I think they're going to exchange knockdowns. I agree. I think they're going to exchange knockdowns. I could be tripping. Bro, I got Boots by UD, but I think it's going to be a fight of the year candidate, man. I don't think this fight's going to disappoint, man. And even if someone gets ran through, I still think it's not going to disappoint. Like, this is a unification fight, man. This is what we wanted at welterweight, man. It's going to bring some more traction to the welterweight division. Boxing is good when heavyweights are good, especially, but it's also good when welterweight division is good, man. So, Jack would cook. Jack. Badu Jack would cook Richard Torres Jr.? I don't know about that one. I'll be rooting for Badu Jack, but I don't know about that one, Kendrick. I don't know. You might be on something, but I don't know about that one. I would have Richard Torres Jr. Subaru versus Pitbull. I'm not mad at that fight, but Pitbull got to show me something, man. Like, I was interested in that fight before, but Pitbull got to. I'm always, Pitbull, I like watching him. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch. He's always going to be fun to watch. But as far as him and Subaru Matias has been on a good streak, he's been proving himself since his loss to Liam Paro, which we called, by the way. We got that one right. Isaac Pitbull Cruz, his fight against Angel Fierro was good, but that was unexpectedly good. That was a war that I don't even want to see again. That was too brutal. You know what I'm saying? For their own well-being, I wouldn't want to see them fight again. But that was unexpectedly good, right? So to me, as great of a fight that was, going in, we didn't expect it to be that tough for Pitbull, right? I think I can speak for everybody when I say that. So I think Pitbull hasn't really been showing us that he's a championship level. So Super Matias has at least been looking good in his last fight. So I need Pitbull to show me something before I want to put him back in the ring against like guys like #1 contenders and champions, man. I gotta see a little bit more from my boy Pitbull, from my boy Isak. Stanny by UD? Okay, my boy dropping bombs on him. He said Stanionis by UD. Side note, Hitchens is a damn good comment. Great. Bro, hey, Kendrick, I was watching. I was like, okay, on the prelims? Bro, Hitchens, outside of that nonsense he was talking about with Haney and stuff. I mean, he didn't say anything bad, but, I don't like when anybody mentions his, I don't like when anybody mentions the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight. Whether you like him or not, you have to mention that fight. When you mention that fight, you have to mention the PEDs, bro. Like, you cannot omit that. So I didn't like anytime somebody brings up that fight and they don't mention that. I feel like that's a huge disservice to not just Haney, but boxing in general, man. The guy cheated. I just brought up Jarrell Big Baby Miller and I mentioned the fact that he, was a cheater. So I think we should mention that, because when you get caught cheating, bro, it should stick with you. You ever watched Inglourious Bastards? With the Quentin Tarantino movie, and then when Brad Pitt's character, something the Apache, I can't remember his name right now, Aldo the Apache, right? He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna let you live, but what?" He said, "What you gonna do when you leave here? Oh, I'm gonna take off my jacket and my hat and burn it." He said, "Oh nah." He said, "If you take off your shit and you burn it, no one's gonna know you was a Nazi." He said, "So I'm gonna give you something you can't take off," and he carves right in their forehead. I feel like every time we talk about somebody that cheated, if they didn't go the route to appeal it, like Cinnamon did, like Alicia Bumgarner did, if they didn't go and appeal it and get it expunged, then we got to mention that. We got to carve it in their forehead every time. You don't mention them fighters without mentioning that they cheated, bro. And shout out to Conor, man. That's why I'm going for Chris Eubank. Slap that man with an egg, man. Gosh dang right, man. Every single time he fights, he should get slapped with an egg. Should be ceremonial. Every time he steps in the ring, he should get slapped with an egg. Bro, people be dying in that ring, man. We love it. We don't think about that, but man, people be dying in that ring, bro. Against people that don't even cheat. So imagine cheating, bro. It's wrong, bro. Put people in harm's way, man. Hey, my guy Ty in the building, man. Hey, I miss my boy, man. Pause. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, man? It's my brother right there, man. I know my boy been busy.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, yo, pause. No Diddy. Yo, shout out to my guy Ty Morissette, man. What's good, my brother? My boy out there in my boy Ty there at AC right now. He at AC in the AC. Is that Montana Love with Thomas Matisse? Yeah, that is Montana Love. I told people thought I was tripping when I said Liam Paro was gonna beat Montana Love too. Hey man, I get something wrong, chat, but I get a whole lot more right than I get wrong. I'm telling you. I called that one, but I was on a hot streak with Liam Paro. I'm still looking forward to see my boy bounce back, man. Shout out to Liam Paro, man. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta get you back in the ring, brother. Yeah, I called the Montana Love. I called Liam Paul beating Montana Love, and I called Liam Paul beating Super Matias. Richardson Hitchens, I think I said that was a 50-50. I don't remember who I went with on that one. I think I might have leaned towards Liam Paul on that one, got that one wrong, but I'm not sure, though. I remember I said that that's a good fight stylistically. Boots under 7? Ooh, wee. Ooh. You in the building again. Salute, how's the crowd? Yes, sir. My boy out there in Atlantic City, man. He out there in Trump Towers with it. Yes, sir, man. Don't forget to smack that like button for your boy. You know what I'm talking about? Montana had the 304s in the lobby, though. I bet he did. Montana, he a rapper, bro. He a rapper, man. He a boxer on the side, man. He a rapper and a boxer on the side, man. Y'all know what time it is. That's why I went with Liam Paul. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Who is post office 1300 is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, Ty, as God is my witness, bro. I thought Liam Paul and Montana. I was torn who was gonna win. Then when the comment, then they were talking about it. I can't remember if it was in the build up or when it was. It had to be. It was before fight night. But they said that Montana Love just did a concert for his new mixtape. I said, oh yeah, Liam Paul gonna win. Nah, bro. That's the thing, bro. You got to remember, man. They say hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, man. You cannot be a rapper. You ain't learned from Adrian Broner. You can't be having your mixtape out, pushing it in the streets, doing concerts and sparring and boxing, preparing for the next guy. Liam Paul or your opponent is only focused on you. Their full-time job is the boxer. Your part-time job is to box. I'm going with the full-time all day. I don't care about nationality. I don't care about ethnicity. I don't care about gender. I don't care about religion. I'm going with the full-time boxer all day, every day. That was one of the determining factors for me to go with Liam Paul. I found out that boy just did a concert like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it was like the month of the fight. They talking about he just did a concert for his new mixtape 2 weeks ago. I said, oh yeah, Liam Paul gonna knock this man out. And sure enough, he stopped him. That Montana Love on too many hoes doing the fight. You feel me? You feel me? I mean, do your thing. I ain't mad at it. I'm just putting my money on the guy you fighting. Facts. Knees weak, poodle hands. Oh, nah, bro. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going, man. Let's get it, man. We got Montana Love. Gosh dang it. We got Ray Savage for Raymond Ford versus Thomas Matisse, man. Should be a good one, man. And this T is getting me right though, chat. God is good. I like how Thomas Matisse was talking at the press conference though. He was talking confidently, man. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I know some people will look at it the wrong way. Well, I mean, however you perceive it, that's your business. I know people will look at it as him being arrogant. Nah, bro, you just talking, bro. Confident, man. I like confident people, man. You got to be confident in this, man. You going into any sport that's mano a mano, anything that's one-on-one, or your reputation's on the line every time you perform. You don't have to be sports, it could be anything, bro. You got to have a confidence about you, man. It's like Tyson Fury. Like, bro, I like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, one of the most cocky fools out there. You know, I don't mind anybody being braggadocious, man. That's why I like Floyd too. I didn't like AB because I feel like AB got too disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That was arrogant. To me, Adrian Broner's arrogant, you know. Conor McGregor's arrogant, you know, but to me, Floyd Mayweather always gave his opponents their credit. You know what I'm saying? Still does in retirement. You know, Tyson Fury gives his opponents his credit too. They just talk a lot of trash. Ain't nothing wrong with talking trash. Muhammad Ali, he talked a lot of trash. I don't think he was arrogant, just confident. Rest in peace. People confuse the two, man. You gotta be confident, man. You going in there to fight somebody in front of thousands of people. That was Zaquin Moses in the crowd looking like a little baby, bro. CMD in the building. Cash Money. Doggies? No, I'm joking. Camden. I know it's Camden. I'm just joking, bro. Don't jump on my head top. I know CMD's Camden. Camden, Jersey in the building. Ford better stick to the freaking game plan. And that's on Granny. On Granny Skull? Hold on now. Let's get it, man. We got round one underway, man. Thomas Matisse versus Ray Savage Ford. Let's get it, man. Ray Ford in the highlight yellow and pink trunks. We got Thomas Matisse and them gold boys. Let's get it, man. Coming out hot. Yo, my boy Oscar Perez coming through with the graffiti on the chat walls, dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter.
These biscuits.
You say, yo, Doc, check your DMs. Okay, I'll check it after this round. Let me get through this round. Hopefully it's not urgent. Yo, nice body shot from Ray Ford. Ooh, big 1-2 to the top of the head. Oh my goodness, Ray Ford's going off right now. Thomas Matisse is covering up, but he caught a mean flush one. A mean left and the right to the head top. Oh boy, this is not a good start for Thomas Matisse, man. Who said his body bags all day? Was that Kendrick? Kendrick might be right, man. Might be body bags all day. Ray Ford coming out hot. He's earning his nickname, his moniker by Savage. He's definitely earning it right now. He's savagely going at Thomas Matisse. Matisse got to calm down, but Ray Ford is just faster. Look at that. Thomas Matisse tried to jab. Ray Ford just countered right over the top. Ray Ford, the smaller fighter. Thomas Matisse, a taller fighter. But Ray Ford definitely has a, oh, nice 1-2. They're both very respectful throughout the course of the press conference and talking to each other, gave each other credit. But Ray Ford just said, hey, man, I'm sorry I got to do this to you. You got to be the one. I put you down, bro. He said, you might be the one with the guns, but tonight you outgunned. Rest in peace, D-Lo. Both in the middle of the ring right now. Ray Ford standing his ground. Thomas Matisse giving up a little ground. I think like I said, I think Ray Ford definitely needs a great performance, man. I think he could do it, but I think he needs a great performance. Left hand to a right hand that catches him over the top again. Thomas Matisse got to stop backing up with his hands down, boy. Hand down, man down, like my boy Mark Jackson used to say. Hand down, man down. Body shot right there for Ray Ford. Body shots and another one invested in that basement. Thomas Matisse looks like he's being overwhelmed right now. 2-punch combination to the head, 2-punch combination to the body from Ray Ford. 4 punches unanswered. Come on now. He going back to back with the 2 pieces like a Drake song. You got big right hand. I don't know how Thomas Matisse ain't fall to the ground from that body shot right there, bro. If Ray Ford would have followed up with another shot, bro, he could have dropped him. Oh boy, oh boy. Ray Ford taking his time though. He's trying to break him down surgically. He's not trying to be overzealous. I don't blame him. I don't blame him because Thomas Matisse got some pop in his hands as well. He's not a pillow fisted at all. Ray Ford is just going, man. Ray Ford looking good, looking sharp, looking sharp. Thomas Matisse got to get some offense off, man. He can't do this for the duration of 10 rounds. It's going to be a wash. If Ray Ford can stop him, man, he'll be the first person to stop Thomas Matisse, if I'm not mistaken. I know Thomas Matisse has 4 losses, but none of them came by stoppage. So this would be a great stoppage if Ray Ford could get it. Yeah, he got a chin, and he hitting all them chins. He checking all them chins. That was a Ray Ford round right there. All right, let me check my DMs real quick. I like the brother. People hate on Ray Ford. YD. I didn't know that. What did they say? Hey, yeah, sir. Ray Ford outfit is. Oh man, that's funny, bruh. That's funny, bro. Ray Ford definitely looks like a human highlighter, bro. That's funny as heck, bro. Hey, yo, Oscar's hilarious, bro. I just hope Rayford delivers because he does have the talent. Yeah, he has the talent, man. We talk about him potentially fighting O'Shaquie Foster, you know, and the other champions at 130, man. He gotta show us. Uptown, downtown, uptown, downtown. Yeah, you got to go up and upstairs, downstairs. Jab to the head for Ray Ford, then straight to the body. Yeah, Thomas Matisse. If Ray Ford, you can tell Ray Ford is he's being cautious, which is smart. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to get recklessly aggressive, but I feel like, man, Ray Ford could take the risk right now, man, and try to, you know, follow up with a third hit, man. He's letting him get away with just 1-2s, 2-punch combinations. If you give him that 2-piece and then give him that biscuit, boy, it might be all she wrote for Thomas Matisse. You know what I'm saying? Got to put that biscuit on it. He give him the 2-piece, give him that biscuit. There you go. There you go. That's a 3-piece right there, man. There you go. Give him that biscuit. There you go. Left uppercut to a right hook from Ray Ford. Raymond. Nice jab for Thomas Matisse. Didn't really hit anything, but it's just good to see him getting off some offense. Because he's just taking shots right now. Right hand around the guard coming from Ray Ford. Nice body shot from Ray Ford. Nice straight left hand. Double up on the straight left hand from Ray Ford. You can see Matisse's eyes getting a little watery, man. He taking them shots now. Ooh, that was a nice left hook from Thomas Matisse. Pushing Ray Ford back again. Straight right hand from Thomas Matisse. Nice body shot from Thomas Matisse. Ray Ford's backing up, smiling. He got the highlight pink mouthpiece to match his highlight pink. Human highlighter shorts. Oh my goodness, big left hand. See right there, like, oh, hold on now. Hold on now. Ray Ford caught Thomas Matisse trying to peekaboo and show some bravado and got caught. Thomas Matisse doing more talking than fighting. A little more grip, a little less lip. Hold on now. You talking too much, Thomas Matisse. Ray Ford gonna put it on you. Body shot from Ray Ford. Left hand to the body from Ray Ford going downstairs. Always invest in that basement, man. Nice straight right hand from Thomas Matisse. Ray Ford shakes his head no. Thomas Matisse is messing with his shorts quite a bit, man. It's like they keep riding high on him. Oh, excuse me. My bad, y'all. Excuse me. My bad, y'all. Oh, man. I just think that Ray Ford, man, I think that he needs to, like I said, I'm not going to be too critical of this fight. But in the past, like his last fight, man, I think if he would have cut off the ring, he could have got the guy up out of there. And this time, you know, I think Ray Ford is doing his thing right now. I just think he needs to be a little bit more intentional and know when to step on the gas and when to let off the gas. I feel like a couple times he should have let them hands go. But hey, he's taking his time. He ain't in no rush. Oof. That was another Ray Ford round for me. 5% tint incoming. Hey. Let's get it. Round 3 underway. Both in the middle of the ring. Doubled up on the jab. 1-1-2 from Ray Ford. Jab, jab, straight right hand. That's what 1-1-2 is for those of you that don't know. Jab, jab, straight. Ray Ford, human highlighter. He said, forget a highlight reel. I'm going to just be a highlighter. Bright ass yellow and bright ass pink. Okay, that was nice. You see that? How he just made Thomas Matisse miss and came forward with the left hand and the right hand. Before he was just doing the left hand counter. Now he came with the right hand to follow up. That's what I like to see. He getting a little more comfortable letting them hands go. That's what I'm talking about. He put a third one on there, boy. It might be night-night. He at least going to put his back pockets on the canvas. Make them back pockets touch. Ray Ford is allowing Thomas Matisse to come forward. He's trying to make him walk into something. You can tell. Trying to make him walk into something. There we go. Olay. Oh, 1, 2, 3 from Ray Ford. I think the 2 is the only one that connected. The 1 hit the glove. The 2 hit the face. The 3-1 didn't hit nothing but air. Both in the center of the ring right now. Thomas Matisse, he's just not doing enough, man. He got to get off some offense. Oh, my goodness. Straight left hand to a right hand from Ray Ford, man. Momentarily stumbled. Gosh dang Thomas Matisse. But he recovered quickly. And he leaned on Ray Ford smartly. But I know that wobbled him, man. He wasn't ready for that one. That was too much. That was too much pressure. Ray Ford can keep it coming, man. He could probably drop him in this round. Thomas Matisse is he's just outclassed right now. Ray Ford going crazy with a mean right uppercut that just missed. Thomas Matisse trying to measure up something. Like he's trying to measure up something, but he's just getting measured himself. Ray Ford trying to make it. Trying to catch Thomas Matisse coming in and catch him with something. Ugh. I'm freaking sick, man. There it is. There it is. Nice 3-piece from Ray Ford. Thomas Matisse took it and came forward, though. You can tell Thomas Matisse is a real fighter, though, man. He gets hit and he comes forward instinctively. But that might not be good, man. He might need to fight that instinct because he get rocked and come forward, boy. You might catch another one. It might be all she wrote. Oh, my gosh. 3-punch combination ended with a right hook to the body from Ray Ford. That was nice. Put them combinations together, young brother. Thomas Matisse. He a little hesitant to come inside, man. Ray Ford had his back against the ropes. Trying to encourage Thomas Matisse to come inside. Thomas Matisse ain't want to do it. He said, nah, Mr. Jackson, I'm not falling for that again. I'm not falling for that one again. That lead right hook, I'm telling you. Does anybody know DAZN lets you watch the card even after the stream ends or expires? Yes, it does. They do. Plan on watching the Boots fight in like 2 hours, but sure, it'll be done by then. Yeah. If you have a DAZN subscription, you can go back and watch it. Yes, sir. They definitely let you go back and watch it. I can still go back and watch the what was that one that was on DAZN? The February 22nd card. The last crescendo. I ain't looked for it in a while, but it was still there for a long time. Like a week after, I could still watch it. I haven't looked in a minute to see if it's still there, though. All right, round 4, man, underway. Let's go. Yeah, 3-0, 3 round. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I gave the 3rd round to Ray Ford. I don't know if I said that. 3-0 Ray Ford. Savage. Ooh, that was a nice straight right hand over the top. It was like a right hand hook. Ooh, 4-punch combination for Ray Ford. 2 to the head, 2 to the body. With my boy Ty said, uptown, downtown. Downtown, uptown. You know what I think that Ray Ford needs to do a little more? Maybe not this fight, but and correct me if what y'all think. I think he needs to work on maybe his infighting a bit. Unless maybe it's just for this fight. He's not trying to fight on the inside, but given his stature, I feel like it would be good for him to fight on the inside a bit more. Especially when he does that right there, that 1-2 lunging a little bit. Should follow up with some body shots on the inside or some uppercuts. He definitely got Thomas Matisse reeling. Boots pulled up, tucked them chains. Unification fight tonight, bro. This is good, man. This is a good weekend, man. Good fight night. I know the Pro Box has some fights on too, that Contender Series joint. Yeah, nah, peel out. You're good, bro. See, right there, man. He did a straight left hand into a right hook. I feel like he should have followed up with some body shots. There you go. Nice left hook to the body right there for Ray Ford. Just a little touch him up real quick. Straight jab, then a right hand, a left hand to the body. Right jab, then a left straight to the body from Ray Ford. Ooh, double jab from Thomas Matisse. Matisse smiled like he did something. He hit him with 2 jabs. You got to put them punches together, my boy. Big Shot Shaw should be fighting on there. Okay, yeah, on the Pro Box joint, right? Yep. That's your partner? That's your partner, them. See, I just feel like Ray Ford just, if he fought on the inside a little bit more, he wouldn't have to do so much reaching. He does quite a bit of reaching, man. Nice right hand from Thomas Matisse. That's another Ray Ford round. He's washing him, but like I said, remember what I said, man. Ray Ford just sometimes he falls into a position to where We just want more. Not trying to be too hard on him. I just feel like, you know, he's winning this easy. So it'd be nice if he could win a little bit more definitively. Yeah, I definitely have a 4-0 though. He's doing what he's supposed to do though. Yeah, exactly, Oscar. I feel like he has a time to throw some more comments. Like right here, right there with that big right. Come on, with that big right, he should have followed up right there. But it's like he's just, I feel like he just doesn't know when to keep the foot on the gas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if he knows. I feel like that's what he needs to work on is knowing when to recognize when to step on it, you know? I would just say that. Other than that, I mean, he's doing good. I do agree the inside game lacking, but it could be a tactic for this fight. Matisse can crack. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Hopefully it's a tactic for this fight. He said he about to wash him, about to clean him up. I'm not mad at that. Hey, you watch him 10 rounds to 0. I can't complain about that. Like he doesn't have to get a stoppage, but if he does that, then that's cool. A stoppage would just be icing on the cake. Oh, nice right uppercut snuck in there between the guard of Thomas Matisse. Ray Ford threw an uppercut, then a right hook to the body from Ray Ford after a 2-punch combination to the top. What we gonna do with it? What we gonna do with it? What we gonna do with it? I see a little swelling from Thomas Matisse. See a little swelling. Ray Ford hands getting to the melon. He getting to that melon. I'm seeing a little swelling. Nice straight right hand from Thomas Matisse. That might be his best shot landed of the fight in the 5th round. Wasn't that effective, but I mean, at least it made some noise for sure. So I think he's fine, staying clean and landing a lot. Yeah, I can't be too mad at that. The reason why, I mean, he might be fine for this fight. Excuse me real quick, chat. I gotta blow my nose. He might be fine for this fight. Take off my camera. But that's the thing. That's what I'm worried about. What if it's a fight where he's not as in control as clearly? You know what I'm saying? I think it could be problematic. Because he's fighting against a guy like an Oshie Key Foster. You got to know when to. You got to know. You feel me? Fighting a guy like Lamar Roach, you know? They may not give you as much space and time to play with. Emmanuel Navarrete ain't going to give you as much space and time to play with. But we'll see, though, man. This is why we watch. Slim Reaper was good. He said, where is Jesus is King? I don't know where he's at. I haven't seen him in a minute. I think he popped in the other day, but I haven't seen him, like, consistently. Yeah, because he said he got Stanionis, right? You think he beat Shock? I don't know about that one. I think that's a good fight. I don't know. I honestly don't know who wins. That's another Ray Ford round. That was a better round for Matisse, but it was still a Ray Ford round. I don't know who wins that fight. That's one I have to think about. I definitely don't think he could fight. I definitely don't think he could fight like this against Oshie Key Foster. Thomas Matisse is giving him everything he wants. Foster's not going to do that. But at the same time, too, I believe Ray Ford is good enough to take away some things from Shock as well. So that's a great fight, I think. I think 130 is a great division, man. There's a lot of good fights. I ain't going to say great, but it's a good division. Yo, Pugilism, what's good, brethren? He said, taking a chance on Boots getting knocked down and still getting the win at plus 1,000. Wow. He either in the gulag or he dug him. We do agree this 5 rounds got arguments to be 10-8 rounds. Yeah. Facts. Don't forget to smack that like button if you haven't done so already, man. Smack that like button. Smack him. Smack that like button like Chris Eubanks smack Conor Ben. Like Teofimo slap Barbosa. We don't rock with Teofimo, but that was a good slap. I ain't gonna hold you. Like Jarrell Big Baby Miller slap Fabio Wardley. Like Caleb Plant slap Jamal Charlo. Get them slaps in on that like button, you heard, man. He definitely ducking. Nah, Dub, he came by like, I want to say like 2 days ago because he was talking about Stanionis and Ennis. I think it was like yesterday. It might have been yesterday, man. My days run together. It could have been yesterday. But other than that, I haven't seen him in a long time. But he did come by like either yesterday or the day before. Because he was talking about, you know, I got Stanionis, Doc. Oh, that was a head clash. Box side. That was a head clash right there. He said, we got to rank boxing slaps. You bet. Yeah, that egg, bro. That egg put it over the top, man. Hold on. My bad, y'all. That egg put it over the top, boy. Ooh! Ray 4 going off right now. My bad, chat. I'm blowing my nose. Hold on. The crowd's booing right now. You know what they want, Oscar. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, it's like the guy who fought on the undercard, right? What was that guy? I can't remember his name. It was I don't remember his name. He was fighting a guy that was a late replacement. The late replacement from Puerto Rico. The other guy, I don't remember where he was from, but he was a Robert Garcia fighter. And he was doing good, but you want a stoppage. Because he was looking so dominant. Like, I'm not saying Ray Ford needs a stoppage, but because he's looking so dominant, it's like, why aren't you getting a stoppage? That's what it feels like. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but sometimes great responsibility comes, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. And Ray Ford, you know, he is leaving something to be desired because we feel like he's capable of doing that. Now, I'm not going to grade him more harshly than anybody else because he's doing his thing. Like, he hasn't lost a round yet. But if they are booing, I can't hear the crowd. But if they are booing, then I kind of understand it. Because he looks like he could stop him. That's what it feels like, at least. Same thing happened to that guy that was on the undercard, the Robert Garcia guy that's trained by Robert Garcia. I don't remember his name. He was on the prelims. Oh yeah, he wasn't doing that good, to be honest. He turned up in the 6th round, but he was looking shaky. Looking shaky, baby. Oh, now you good, Dub. Stanionis, your Uncle Otis. Stanionis, your Uncle Otis. Your girl gave you trichomania. You know I can't say that word, bro. Trichomoniosis. Damn, that boy homeless. Boots at 5. Trichomoniosis. Because I know it has to rhyme with Stanionis, but it looks like it's pronounced trichomoniasis. But he says, I remember when you said it, though. Stanionis, your Uncle Otis, your girl gave you trichomoniosis. Damn, that boy homeless. Boots at 5. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shannon be killing that joint. Shannon be killing that joint, man. Lakers at 5. Oh my goodness, bro. That joke is funny, bro. I don't even want to know what trichomoniosis is. That's that thing how you burning, boy. It's like when this is kind of feeling like, remember when Jared Big Baby Anderson was fighting that Riyad Marai guy, and the Riyad Marai guy was just in there getting punched on, and it's like, bro, stop him. He's not even punching you back. He's just in there. He's not throwing punches back. He's just in there getting punched on. You know, it's like, okay, bet you gotta It's like, what's the name too? Who did we just see recently? I don't know. There you go. There you go. 1, 2, 3 from Ray Ford. And then he tried to enter the body. Just missed. Like I said, he's doing his job, man. He watching him, so. And ain't nobody coming in there to lay down, so. You know what I'm saying? So, Thomas Matisse, like I said, he's never been stopped before, so. Nice body shot. Ripping a left hook to the body from Ray Ford. Ooh, Ray Ford, he can't be doing that. He was backing up with his hands down. Don't do that. Thomas Matisse just missed, but you can't back up like that, boy. Just any little shot would have knocked you off balance. He was backing up like that. He quickly adjusted the nice straight right hand from Thomas Matisse. It's like Hrgovic, right? I feel like, I'm not saying that Hrgovic, you know, he got a decision over Joe Joyce. It's like, bro, it just felt like you could have stopped him, you know? Not saying you have to, but. And Joe Joyce is tough too, but. Nice 1-2, then a right to the body, right hook to the body from Ray Ford. Ooh, that was a nice little quick uppercut. I know Thomas Matisse felt that. Another round down. Another round for Raymond Ford. Hey, shout out to Fedora though. You know, I'm looking forward to that next Saturday. Good Lord willing, Gabriela Fedora against Badillo and Charles Conwell versus Perez, man. Shout out to Golden Boy for making Gabriela Fedora the main event. That's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know she was on Matchroom, they definitely would have made that her last fight where she became the youngest undisputed in the 4-belt era. They would have made that a main event. So shout out to Golden Boy for tightening up and making her next fight her first defense against for her undisputed titles a main event. So I'm happy to see that. One time for the ladies. You know what I'm talking about? One time for the ladies. Real Combat Sports in the building, man. What's good, bro? How's it going, y'all? Just tuning in real quick. Much love. I'm on live with Ring IQ. I'll come back after the main event. All right, bet, man. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Shout out to Ring Talk Combat Sports. Appreciate you. Matisse has more words said than, I'm telling you, bro. More words spoken than punches landed. I'm telling you, bro. He need more grip and less lip. Aside from the second round, all this 10-8, it does get tiring seeing the punching bag with legs, though. Still ready for doing this thing. Yeah, exactly, Oscar. It's like, okay, bet, man. It's like, what's the next step right now? So, yeah. It's not. I'm not saying that we're not bloodthirsty, especially on this side. We appreciate good boxing, but now it's like we would like to see when you have the opportunity. It's something to know. I mean, in any sport, right? Whether it's boxing or basketball or whatever, you want to see people have the ability to put the opposition away. You know what I'm saying? Whether that means going up by 30 or making the dude, you know, say you boxing, making the corner throwing the towel, making retire on his stool or knocking him out or, you know. Or like I said, you don't have to knock him out, but drop him. You know, or at least make it seem like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Or he just seems like, oh man. The referee stand in, give him a 10-8. I mean, a 8 count, something. Step in, I mean. No Diddy. Hey, yo. Come on, man. Pause, man. Come on, man.
No Diddy.
Come on, man. Hey, bro, you can't even say sayings anymore, but come on, man. Grip like money, man. Grip, you know, man, never mind, bro. Like, grip like money and lip like talking, bro. Come on, man. Y'all ever seen All About the Benjamins, man? A little more grip, a little less lip, man. Come on, man. Boy, ain't nothing safe these days, boy. Nice combinations right there. See, like, why'd he stop? He did 3 punches, man. Throw 5 of them things, 6 of them things. Pause on the grip. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nah, bro. I don't remember that. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's one of my favorite movies, though, so I probably remember it more vividly than most. That's crazy, bro. There you go. There you go, Ray Ford with the 1, 2, 3. Give him some more. There you go. See, you don't stop, bro. Like I said, I know you worry because Thomas Batiste got some pop, but man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's crazy, man. We got to get Thomas Matisse. Hey, man, like I said, hey, Thomas Matisse is fighting, though, so he ain't in here just to lay down. Ray working on his discipline. I hope so. Buddy just a body, and I hope so, because I remember this is the same feeling we had last time, too. It's like Ray Ford just seems so, he just seems so, he just seems levels above, right? So I think you got to make it. Sometimes you got to impose your will, you know? Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sometimes you got to impose your will, you know? I don't know if he's imposing his will. I feel like he could just break him. I felt like that with the last fight too, right? Remember the last fight, I was like, man, if he could just cut off the ring, he'll stop this. Remember he was just like following the guy. I was like, man, you could stop if he just cut off the ring of that guy. His last fight was Gonzalez. He just, you know, shout out to Batiste. So Batiste looks like Batiste is trying to turn up right now. But man, you in the 9th round, bro. You ain't win a round yet, man. What you turning up for now? You might as well coast. Cause this fight is toast. "20 punches is being generous." Ooh, nice body shot. They both exchanged body shots. Now they talking. Okay. Ray Ford looked like he just not even. He don't even look like he. Ray Ford looked like he just, you know what I'm saying? He could have just got done playing basketball or something. He don't even look like he fighting. Or he been in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Get savage, bro. Let me see the savage. Yeah, I agree. Matisse is trying to get Ray Ford to fight and not box. I mean, like I said, the highlight is Ray Ford is he is boxing, so I'm not mad at it at all. Straight right hand from Matisse. Then he caught a 2-piece. You keep beating on your chest and he beating on your face. You better tighten up. How's the crowd, chat? The crowd still booing? What they doing? I ain't gonna lie, man. Richardson Hitches, I think Kendrick was the one that talked about it too. Richardson Hitches, man, he's a good commentator, man. Definitely a good commentator, man. And because you know what's so funny? This is how I know he a good commentator, Kendrick, because when he was commentating, I was just like, man, I miss good commentary, bro. You know how much I used to look forward to just hearing Max Kellerman, Roy Jones Jr., Jim Lampley talk, bro. Teddy Atlas is another good commentator. It's like, bro, like, I couldn't tell you the last time I looked forward to hearing the commentary. And then when I do hear the commentary, it's trash. I'm talking about, like, super trash.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Like Sergio Moore, freaking, especially Chris Mannix. And that other guy, I'm so glad I don't even know his name. He's terrible. And then Top Rank, Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley, and Mark Kriegel. Like, they're garbage, bro.
Know your fucking place, trash.
I couldn't tell you the last time I was just, like, looking forward to hearing some commentary. Hell, even Al Bernstein was all right. You know, the Showtime guys, they're all right. They weren't as good as the HBO guys, but they're all right. Better than what we got now. Shakur needs to be banned from the mic. I mean, I didn't think he was good, but I didn't think he was bad. Well, what'd he say? I don't remember him saying anything crazy. I don't think he's good, but I don't think he's bad. I think he's just another person on the mic. Did he say something that was crazy? Or do something that was bad in particular? They flexing or roasting, true. Oscar Cuz before could have been got him out of that. I feel like that too. I feel like that too, fo. Matisse Corder said, I don't care if you windmill in there. Let it go. He won't do the push like Kid Boo. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Matisse got to do something. He ain't fighting, bro. That's crazy they said that, though, peel out. But you got to do something, man. Go in there and fight like Shanae if you got to. But you just getting punched on. You doing all this talking. You know what I'm saying? Running your pie hole and getting punched on. Oh, yeah, when you talk about what he was talking about, he said, I'll wear those shoes. I can't remember who he was talking about. I think he was talking about the guy that was a late replacement. He was like, oh, yeah, man. He said, I like those shoes. I definitely wear those. I ain't have a problem with it. I think it's just compliment. I'd be like, well, I don't really say the shoes too much, but I'd be like, oh, I like them shorts. I'll be saying stuff like that. I ain't bad at that. That's funny. But yeah, he's just, Rich Hitch was definitely, every time I hear him commentate, it's usually, it's good. I can't think of a time where I was like, Rich Hitches is not good. It was funny when Shakur said, if I'm Cardenas right now, I'm going for the knockout. It was, okay, the dude's name was Cardenas. Okay, yeah, that was the guy that was trained by Robert Garcia, right? Cardenas. Yeah, that's how I felt too. Watching that fight, I was like, man, okay, you got to get him out of here. And he eventually did, but I was like, man, you got to get him out of here. That's how I feel Ray Ford. It's like, yes, it's boxing. You don't have to knock him out, but sometimes it feels like, okay, bet. It's clear we can see who's the better guy. Who's a much better guy. It's not like he's a little better. It feels like he's much better. So it's like, all right, bet. Just go ahead and that was a nice duck evasion of that big hook from Ray Ford. Fight is over with, man. We got 15 seconds. Now Thomas Matisse is throwing the most punches in this round than he's ever thrown in all the other rounds combined. Man, relax. GG's. Hey, shout out to Thomas Matisse. Shout out to Ray Ford. They both did their thing, man. Well, Ray Ford did his thing. Thomas Matisse, he definitely didn't lay down, but he didn't win one round either, man. So shout out to Ray Ford. That was definitely a shutout. 10 rounds to none. Oh man, my bad. The 10th, so far, Matisse jab and jump 3 times. I'm telling you. Nah, Shakur saw he had his girls doing his homework. He just sound like an A student. I'm telling you. Nah, his just commentary is good. Excuse me. Bro, I just heard that. Did that guy just say Canelo has never fought professionally outside of North America? Did I just hear that, chat? That's what I be talking about, bro. Is that true? I could have sworn Canelo went to England. Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm assuming that he's gonna. We know he's been in Mexico too, so we're gonna call Mexico, Mexico, right? So, Canelo never fought in England. I could have sworn he fought in England. I'm probably tripping. I could have sworn Canelo. Is this Canelo's first time fighting? Is that true? So he only fought in Mexico and the U.S. I could have sworn he fought in freaking England. I could be tripping. I'm probably tripping. I could have sworn he fought. Huh. Okay, Nah, you're probably right, Kendrick. Yeah. I'm probably wrong. I could have sworn he fought in England before. I'm about to look it up right now, though. I'm about to tell you right now. I could have sworn he fought in England before. Where did he fight Callum Smith at? John Ryder was in Mexico. Okay. If he fought Callum, I know Billy Joe Saunders is in America. I remember that one. Where's Callum Smith? Oh, Callum Smith is in America too. Okay, yeah. So he probably, okay. I could have sworn he fought in England, bro. I thought he fought one time in England. I'm tripping. Yeah. Yep, only North America. Huh. I could have sworn Cinnamon fought in England before. It's all good. That's what I thought Callum Smith was in England or something. Nope. He said, I thought Mexico outside the States. Does that mean? Well, he said North America is in the whole continent, so. I mean, when you say North America, a lot of people think Canada and the U.S., but some people, you know, Mexico on there too, so. Yeah, Central America, you know, some people say are attached to South America, but. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, look it up and tell me, though. But, yeah, North America definitely includes Mexico. If I'm not mistaken. Liam or Callum? No, I already checked. Yeah, I already checked. Yeah, Liam and Callum were both in. I just checked. Yeah, no, Liam and Callum were both in America. Y'all saw Knockoff Drake doing the post-fight interviews on the undercard? Nah. What you mean the knockoff Drake? Next to us, yeah, so I'm right. Yeah, okay, bet. It said North America's Canada, right, exactly. So yeah, so it should, so technically, you know, some people like to separate the Central America, but North America is supposed to be Central America too, all that. But some people separate. I don't know. How I remember how I grew up. It was freaking from, like Kendrick just said, from Canada to down there to Mexico and past that a little bit. So whether it was Panama or whatever it was, that I don't remember, but. Bro, I could have sworn it was a UK too, Dub. I could have sworn he fought in the UK. I don't know. Why do I think that, bro? I don't know why. I could have sworn Canelo fought in England before, bro. Yeah, I just looked it up. I mean, maybe I overlooked something. Y'all let me know, but I just looked it up. I could have sworn the man fought in England. I don't know why I thought that. I would have lost money too, because I would have bet that. He said, y'all saw the knockoff. Nah, what's the knockoff Drake? Wait, you talking about the one guy that was sitting beside Shakur and Richardson Hitchens? You say you call that dude the knockoff Drake? That's crazy. I should have bet. I'm telling you, I could have sworn the man fought outside of North America. Well, just England, Not anywhere else. I could have sworn he fought in England. That's crazy. I don't know why I thought that. Let's get it, man. We already at the main event, chat. I don't know. Yeah, that's. But I'm about to look it up. I'm about to look it up again. Cause Callum Smith, yep, San Antonio, Texas. Liam Smith, Rocky Fielding, New York. Liam Smith, Arlington, Texas. Yeah, bro. Amir Khan's Vegas. That's crazy, bro. Wow. That's wild. I don't know why. I thought that. I don't think every time you leave is because you have to, though. I mean, because even Floyd went to England. So, you know. Well. No, Floyd never went to England either, huh? Am I tripping? Yeah, Floyd never fought in England? I know he did. You know what I'm tripping? No, Floyd never fought in England either, has he? Yeah, Kendrick, you're right. Because I don't think so. I'm you know what I'm confusing it? I'm remembering the press conference that he had in England with Ricky Hatton. I don't think Floyd ever fought. Yeah, you're right. I could have sworn. Yeah, Floyd didn't fight in England either. I'm thinking about the press conference they did over there. Yeah, you're right about that, Kendrick. Yep, he fights in either Mexico or he fights in either Vegas or Mexico or Texas, Vegas, or Mexico. Yeah, Bud went to England. Yeah, Spence went to England too against Kell Brook, right? I think Kell Brook was in England for Spence. Hell, Kell Brook might have been for England for both of them. Did Terrence Crawford fight Kell Brook in England? I don't remember. I know Spence fought Kell Brook in England. Oh, you talk about AK and Barack. Okay, yeah, I know. Oh, okay, yeah. Is it Ak or AK? I know you're talking about. You calling Ak the guy that's Drake. Okay, I got you. Yeah, he does kind of look like Drake. He does. Floyd fought in Japan. When? Oh, the exhibition. Yeah. Yeah, the exhibition. True. Yeah, my mind is just blown. I could have sworn that boy sent him in. But I would have thought that he would have went, you know, just to, like you said, not because he had to, but like, okay, like right now, Kendrick, you know what I'm saying, with Canelo going to Riyadh season. I mean, I guess you could say he has to because he's with Turkey Al Sheikh, but I don't see it as like him going because he has to. It's just like, I'm a compromise. Y'all want me over there? Bet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pay me all this money. I'll go over there. I don't see it as like, you know, like you know, like with the women, sometimes they got to go to England or like, let's say Usyk, even Usyk, he has to go where the market is because, you know, he's a beast, but he's not a big guy as far as people tuning into Usyk like that. So he got to fight wherever. Or even like, you know, anyway, shit. You can argue that he hurting himself by fighting in Vegas, but I just think it's good to go do these things because it just lets people get more exposure, man. That don't never hurt. Well, I guess if you make less money, you sell less tickets, it hurts, I guess. So I should say never. Because that boy, anyway, they saying up there. Like, what was my boy that came in here and said that he bought a ticket the first day? He said the prices went down after that. I said, sheesh. Boy, anyway, man. Damn. That's just because of small weights, man. You know, we don't really like small weights like that in America. Let me tell it, we don't like boxing like that in America. Which is like Dennis Schroeder is crazy. Wait, next weekend is Easter. Oh man, I think I might be going to family's chat, so I might not be able to. I might miss Gabriela Fondora's fight, y'all. I might not provide commentary next week, good Lord willing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be Irish. I think we're all meeting at my aunt's house down south. I think we're going Saturday until Sunday, so I'm telling y'all now, I might miss the commentary. I might miss next week's fights. Well, you know, I might go live while I'm over there. You never know. I doubt it though, but we'll see. You mess with that British Commission, we see how they move. Spence won in England against Kell Brook. Okay. Of course, he never fought in Barclays. All right, he said that today, right? I think I heard him say that. Pop out and get the drink with your boy. I bet I'll hit you up. I'll be down there in Coconut Creek. I don't know how far that is from you. Let me know. Y'all definitely hit you up. I'll DM you on Discord. Thurman or Murtazaliev? I don't think that fight should happen, but I got Murtazaliev. What about you? Hollywood. Okay, bet. Hollywood. What Eddie Hearn talking about, chat? What Eddie Hearn lying about? No, I like Eddie Hearn. Well, let me listen to what he talking about. Here you go, Kendrick. There goes Kendrick's vote for the best slap. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first saw it, bro, I thought it was planned, bro. But then I saw the egg on his face. I said, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Orlando's the safest place in Florida from hurricanes because of how inland it is. Thinking of moving to Florida one. Hey, safest place? I don't know where the safest place is. Maybe Orlando. I don't really know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. But definitely not the coast, and you don't want to be down south, right? So, like when I was in Tallahassee, I didn't really, hurricanes got up there, but I never, like I personally never sustained any real damage. I remember I told you when them twisters hit and knocked my power out for like 4 or 5 days. I was fortunate enough I never really got too much damage, but that's on the Gulf, so that's a little dangerous too. I would say, I don't know if Orlando's the safest place, but relative to places where I lived, yeah, Orlando probably the safest place as opposed to being on anywhere on the coast. The greatest boxing slap of all time. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be, bro. Some people say that that Mayorga slap on Sugar Shane White's booty. Say that booty so soft. Man, slap that booty, man. He tripping, bro. Shout out to Sugar Shane Moses for keeping his composure, because Sugar Shane should have whooped it behind in real life. I mean, boxing is real life, but you know what I'm saying. Outside the ring. What's wrong with people, man? Some people just... What's wrong with them, chat? Yeah, facts, Kendrick. Yeah, exactly. He should have shot him. I mean, he knocked him out anyway. He stopped him, but he should have shot him too. YD, I'm with you. I got Caleb Plant. That Caleb Plant smack. And the reason why is just because the way it went down, and he was by himself. You know what I'm saying? He was by himself. Walked up on him. Fire. Man, I don't know, man. I just there wasn't no like you can't like maybe Caleb Plant. I mean, maybe Conor Benn, Chris Eubank could have been playing. Maybe Barbosa and Teofimo could have been playing. You know that one wasn't playing. That one was authentic. And you could tell by Jamal Charlo's face how he was just like, did this motherfucker just slap me? He didn't even know how to react. He was so disrespected. Yeah, I might have to lean towards Caleb Plant, man. But that egg, man, the fact that he had an egg with it, though, that puts it over the top, though. Let me show y'all this real quick, bro. I don't have the egg one, but y'all just saw it though anyway, so y'all don't need to see it from me. But look at this, bro. Let me mute this look at this chat. Come on, man. Bow. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Bow. Come on, man. Come on, man. Bow. Come on, man. Come on, dog. People were throwing phones, throwing cell phone shoes at him. Bow. Oh, no, I don't know, Kendrick. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. That one might be it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. That one might be the best one, dog. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That one might be the best one, bro. That one might be the best one, bro. It's a religious thing, so they can't say not to have one. He said, what do you think about these beards in boxing, though? I'm assuming it's legal to have a giant beard, but does it actually make a difference in punches? Well, I remember when I was amateur, bro, I never shaved before because I don't really grow that much hair, right? No, facial hair, that is. But when I had my amateur fight, they made me shave the little tiny stubble I had and my mustache. So they say it's not even really for the punch resistance as much as it is for when you clinch. Or like, you know what I'm saying, when you're close or you rub on, you know what I'm saying, you rubbing somebody's face with your beard or something like that. But I mean, I guess, you know, it could be for punch resistance too, but I wouldn't worry about it. I'm glad they don't worry about it. You know, I don't think it really does that much, in my personal opinion, but. Nah, bro, that's number one in any list. Look at his head. They did a one, yeah, bro. Like I said, the Chris Eubank was good, though, because he slapped him with an egg and he cheated. You know what I'm saying? So the story behind that is great. But, man, that Caleb Plant, bro. That gosh dang Caleb Plant and Jamal Charlo, bro. Like I said, Teofimo, I don't like Teofimo. But Teofimo slap on Arnold Barbosa was good as well. That was a good one, too. But that gosh dang... Jarrell Big Baby Miller slap on Fabio Wardley last week. That wasn't that good. It was all right. But that gosh dang Caleb Plant, man. Charlo has left the chat forever. All right, man. We about to get it, bro. He said, I'm never getting a Charlo interview ever. Hey, man. Shout out to Charlo, man. I rock with Charlo, bro. I like them both, you know. I like both the Charlos. I like Caleb Plant. Hey, it was a good smack, bro. It was a good smack, man. We need the video of Keyshawn Davis knocking out. Hey, Jamel Field. Now, if I could get that video, bro, I would love that. I don't think, was it Keyshawn Davis, though? Or was it somebody Keyshawn Davis's camp? Jamel Fields. I don't remember how the story goes. He said, but Plant is like that white boy that grew up in the hood. He stand on business. Like, yeah, right, exactly, bro. That's one thing. I like people who are about that life, man. To me, it doesn't really matter, you know. I in that case right there between Charlo, I can understand. You know, I'm not dumb, right? You're not oblivious to things, so I can understand some people who may not like the optics of it, but I don't see it as that. I see it as two men. One man felt disrespected. I mean, they tell you the story, and Jamal Charlo was like, you know, Jamal Charlo has talked about it too. He's like, yeah, man, I deserved it. And they talked about it before, you know. So, hey, man, respect is everything. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a matter of somebody disrespecting another person. Hey, put them paws on them. So I don't have a problem with it at all. And yeah, I like Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant threw a bottle at Ryan Garcia when he acted up. You know, what was that one Egyptian fighter that hit him and his Caleb Plant and his homies put their paws on him? Caleb Plant don't play, bro. He like Will Smith. I know it's a little different, but everybody's so mad that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. You know, well, you got to know the history, man. Maybe don't talk trash to Will Smith. Will Smith slapped Ethan Hawke too. And Will Smith slapped that. Remember that one dude that tried to kiss Will Smith on the red carpet? And Will Smith bushed him? Will Smith got a history of slapping bitches, bro. So, hey, man. People can talk that trash. You all, Will Smith wanted to slap me like that. Yeah, all right. You think so? Yeah, all right. Yeah, you know, Sada Baby, one of my favorite rappers, right? He one of the few rappers that I would consider like newer that I like. You know, I really listen to like T.I., Lil Wayne, and stuff like that. But I do like Sada Baby. And Sada Baby just released a new mixtape, and on the mixtape, he's like, oh, I wish Will Smith would slap me like that. I'll put that fire on him. But he said something about like, I grabbed Jada Pinkett Smith by a booty or by a coochie or something like that, and I wish Will Smith would slap me. I'll put fire on him. I said, all right, that sounds good. I like Sada Baby, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Will Smith no gangster, but you ain't got to be a gangster to stand on business. That's what people don't understand. I bet you wouldn't do that. I bet you Will Smith. I got Will Smith to slap him. If you disrespect him, bro, I find Will Smith to slap him. I'm not saying Will Smith will win the fight. I don't know, you know. Yeah, I'm not saying he'll live after that. I'm not saying Sada Baby won't put a heat on him. I'm not saying that. But I definitely like Will Smith to slap him. I don't know no history. I like Sada Baby, but outside of his lyrics, I ain't got no history of him shooting nobody. Definitely got history of Will Smith slapping bitches. Nah, bro, Will Smith slap was a bitch slap. How you laugh at a joke and slap the comedian? He laughed in front of his wife. That's why she got mad. Oh, I don't care. I don't get why people like hyper analyze that. So what? I don't. He laughed about the joke, yeah, and then he saw his wife was bad, so that he went and handled his business. I don't see why people say that like that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that he should have slapped him. Let me be very clear. I'm not advocating for him to slap him, but I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. People act like he's a criminal for a slap. No, freak that. Nah, man, I see people getting fights because somebody stepped on their shoes. You talk trash about somebody's wife, you might get slapped. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not saying it's the right thing or the wrong thing to do. It's like you know, you be with your homeboys and you know, y'all at the lunch table and everybody roasting, you know, and then you find out that one of your homeboys is a little sensitive. You know, you probably gonna stop laughing as hard a little bit. Man, you might not, but you might stop laughing as hard, you know. Okay, somebody talking trash about your girl, or you might think it's funny, then you find out she don't like it, then you know, it might make you bad. You tell them to chill and they keep going, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, they do have a history too, right? Chris Rock supposedly tried to get at Jada Pinkett Smith when Will Smith and Jada was broken up. And Chris Rock tried to go behind his back and holler at him. And Chris Rock has a history of talking trash about Jada Pinkett Smith, and Will Smith has warned him before. That's what they say anyway, you know. I don't have a problem with it, man. Chris Rock should have did something back. What do you think about Boosie's brother? He looked drained during weigh-ins. Oh, what I feel about Boots? I don't mind, bro. I made a video about this too. Like, Boots is an IBF champion, YD. You know, we know that Boots is we know the IBF is the most strict when it comes to enforcing their rules. And you know, they implement their own rehydration limit, right? So if you could be a champion in the IBF, then we know unequivocally so that you can make weight. So I think people just want stuff to talk about, man. People just be haters, and they just send up an excuse. Either they like Boots, and so if Boots loses, they could be like, oh well, Boots is weight drained. And if they don't like Boots, and if Boots wins easily, they're gonna say, oh, he's a weight bully. So if Stanionis wins, and you like Boots, you're gonna say, oh, it's because he was weight drained. So you're gonna take away some credit for Stanionis. And if Boots wins and you don't like Boots, then you're gonna be like, oh well, Boots only won because he's a weight bully. Bro, he's the IBF champion, bro. If he makes weight for the IBF, that means you can make weight because he's the most. You know what I could argue? You know, it's so funny because I could argue the flip side of that, YD. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking in general, right? I could argue the flip side that Boots is making weight the best because he's in the IBF. The IBF's the one that has their own rehydration limit, right? So he's the IBF champion. So I could argue that he's the most suited to make weight. You know, so we're just going. I mean, if he couldn't make weight, I feel like he would have left the division, you know? So he's always looks like this. And, you know, I think he made it better than Stanionis, too. I think he weighed in at 146.6 and the Stanionis was 146.8. So, I mean, it's not a big difference, but you know what I'm saying? But definitely Stanionis looked more comfortable, more close. He looked closer to his natural weight than Boots did. Of course, Boots looked a little drained, but he always looks like that. I don't think he has a problem making weight. I'm definitely not. If he's drained and Stanionis beats him, I'm definitely not going to give him that excuse. I think if Stanionis wins, Stanionis wins. But what you think about that though, YD? Trump got shot. Will slap Chris Rock. Boots and 5. Trump got shot. Will slap Chris Rock. Boots and 5. I'm sorry, chat. I know people might be mad at me. I'm not mad at Will Smith for slapping Chris Rock, bro. I don't give a damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was funny, man. Like, people are like, oh, he slapped Chris Rock. Like, they related to Chris Rock. The only people that should be mad at Chris Rock getting slapped is Chris Rock himself or Chris Rock's immediate family. Like, why are you mad, bro? I thought it was fun. I thought it was a skit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was fake. That joke was fun. That joke funny as hell, man. We done seen people get shot for Popeye's chicken sandwiches. You want me to feel bad because Chris Rock got slapped? You talk trash and then watch the dude walk 100 miles and you ain't even put up your hands or nothing. That means you too comfortable talking shit. You shouldn't be talking trash. It's just like Jordan Poole. I feel the same way about Jordan Poole, a basketball reference. When I saw the video of Jordan Poole and Draymond Green talking trash, and then Jordan Poole said something and he watched Draymond Green walk 1,000 miles and he ain't put his hands up or try to protect himself or nothing, that means you should not be talking trash, bro. If you can't protect yourself, don't talk trash. And talking trash not for everybody. I don't care if you're a comedian. I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care what you are, any walk of life. Sometimes people get too comfortable with the social media age. They feel like they can say whatever they want at any time to anybody. They can type whatever they want. No, bruh. A lot more people need to get slapped in their mouth. The last person I feel bad is for Chris Rock. It's so funny because people say, oh, Chris Rock's a comedian. Why'd he slap him? Kevin Hart's a comedian. Remember when Kevin Hart said that thing that was very sensitive towards homosexuals? What happened? Didn't they take away his Oscar hosting privileges? He's a comedian. So, I thought we take everything the comedian says jokes. So people just conveniently judge people when you know what I'm saying? They have selective criticism, bro. So because you're a comedian, you can say whatever you want because you're a comedian. I mean, Kevin Hart got canceled from hosting the Oscars, right? Because he said something about the LGBTQ community. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but my point is that he's a comedian and they don't let comedians say whatever they want because they will get sensitive and people do get their feelings hurt even by comedians. So, but all of a sudden now, Chris Rock's a comedian, so he shouldn't get mad. Okay, well then tell that to the Oscars when they took away Kevin Hart's hosting privileges because he said a joke about a certain community and he got canceled from it. Am I lying? Kendrick, am I lying? Fuck that. You get slapped, you get slapped. But you better protect yourself at all times. You better bob and weave. You better know how to fight. No, I don't care. I don't care about that, bro. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for Chris Rock. You watched another man walk all the way up to you. And you ain't duck, dodge, run, put your hands up, fight back. You ain't do nothing. Man, you sleep. Maybe I'm cold. I don't know, but he ain't get no sympathy from me. He ain't get no sympathy from me. No Sirski. He ain't get no sympathy from me. Shout out to my boy Oscar, though. He ain't get no sympathy from me, man. He should have slapped his ass twice. I'm not mad at you, Oscar. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm just saying from my perspective. I don't feel bad at all. Like I said, Will Smith got a history of slapping bitches. Like I said, he slapped Ethan Hawke or punched Ethan Hawke, gave him a black eye. He slapped that one reporter that tried to kiss him. He was a comedian as well. You know, that comedian guy that was they tried to kiss or he's like a little prankster. I don't know if comedian, but he's a prankster, right? And he tried to kiss Will Smith on the mouth, and Will Smith slapped his ass. So let's not act like he ain't got a history of slapping bitches. Hey, you talking about never let someone close the exactly, already. Exactly. That means you way too comfortable talking trash, man. Chris Rock ain't no fighter. He was bullied his whole life. He ain't nothing but a sheep. Nah, I ain't gonna, hey, he's a man. He got all them brothers. His brother coming out talking about, man, he lucky that was Chris, man. I had to pull him back. I had to hold him back, man. We was gonna shoot him, man. We was gonna run down on Will Smith, man. Shut up. You wasn't about to do nothing. Will Smith would have beat your ass too. What's his brother's name? Tony Rock? Man, shut up. You ain't about to do shit. I had to hold Chris Rock back, man. They were really about to pull up on him. We was about to run down on Will Smith.
Bullshit!
You weren't about to do nothing. Well, Kevin Hart said, you ain't gonna do you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do shit. Oh, man. Shout out to Chris Rock, though, you know. Tony Rock ain't going. Ain't none of them fools going, oh, no. I don't feel bad for Chris, but you can't get it both ways. Will laugh and got bad. That's straight up hypocritical. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to give you an example, Oscar. You know, and this was with my last girlfriend, right? We were at a tow truck place, right? And this is a while ago. The dude made a joke about her car, and I just laughed, you know, because I didn't think, you know, and then when we got back to the car, she told me that it made her mad, right? I didn't know she was upset, you know. I thought it was a simple joke, you know, but sometimes people say something that may rub you the wrong way or something like that, or you're just not trying to hear that from that person at that time. And then I was like, dang, you know, I said, my bad, you know, I felt bad about it, you know. And oh, look, is that Tyrese Maxey walking with Jerron Boots in this? And I was like, you want me to go in there and say something? I asked her that. I said, you want me to go in there and say something? You know, because I don't know him, but I got love for her. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think people just, like I said, I think we've been in situations where, like, if I say something to you, Oscar, and then Kendrick laughs, but then you be like, dang, Kendrick, man, that joke kind of made me mad. You know, why you laugh so hard? And I'd be like, if that's really your homie or that's really your person that you got love for, you'd be like, dang, my bad. So I don't have a problem with it, man. I don't know. Because he didn't slap. I didn't feel like Will Smith slapped him for him. He slapped him for her. That was a slap for Jada. Now, I thought Jada Pinkett was whack for coming out and denouncing it and getting mad at him for slapping him. I thought that was whack. But, yeah, man. Well, I didn't have a problem with it. Slap left the waffle print. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Oh, he said, I agree with Oscar. I definitely disagree. I definitely disagree. I mean, that's like anything. I mean, I think what's hypocritical is for any of us to act like they never been in a situation where they thought something was funny and then they didn't think it was as funny once they realized somebody was getting their feelings hurt. I feel like that's natural human reaction. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying he had to slap him, but I don't think there's anything wrong with being in a situation where you think something's funny and then, bro, I got in a fight before because somebody, I remember this dude was roasting this one chick, and because she liked me and I was laughing, she got mad at me. I ain't even say nothing. But then, you know, me and her talked about it and stuff like that, and she was just like, yeah, she said, man, because me and you were cool and I ain't really like that you was laughing. You thought it was funny. Like, so this is real. This is not even a joke. You guys, God is my witness. You know what I'm saying? Me and her got in a fight, well, she would hit me. I just restrained her. But yeah, I don't think that's too far fetched. You never been in a situation where you might think something's funny, then you realize Dang, that really hurt that person's feelings. So you don't laugh as much, or you don't. I'm not saying you go and fight the person or slap the person, but I don't think that's hypocritical at all. I think Will Smith thought it was funny, and then he found out that the person that he loved didn't think it was funny and hurt her feelings. So that now you in protection mode. You know what I'm saying? Now you in protect mode. Especially if it's something that has happened before and you warned them about it. I mean, there's documentation. I really looked into the situation because I thought it was interesting. There's literally documentation where Will Smith has warned Chris Rock to leave Jada Pinkett alone. That's not the first time that he said something to her. Now, that could be all the more reason for Will Smith not to find it funny at the time, but I don't have a problem with it at all, man. Slap his ass again. Who's gonna suffer flash knockdown? But still, yeah, man. I'm thinking the knockdown as well. He should have protected her from August. You see, that's different. You see, people just like to talk trash. See, that's just you talking trash. That was he didn't. That was two consensual adults. You know what I'm saying? That's why I thought. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Shannon Sharp was weak as hell for that. Shannon Sharp was like, "Oh, you can't believe he slapped Chris Rock." You know, "Oh, he wouldn't want to fight me. He should have been fighting August Alsina." That's not the same thing. Chris Rock didn't get her consent to talk trash about her. August Alsina and Jada Pinkett Smith, that's a whole nother thing. That they willingly did that together. I'm not saying it's right, but you know, that was consensual. Chris Rock didn't ask her permission to talk trash to him. And I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I'm just saying it's just I mean, what I'm saying is that that's just something people just bringing up dirt just to throw dirt on Will Smith. That's two completely different situations. And obviously they're still married. They're not divorced. So just because his wife cheated on him or whatever, I don't know if it's cheating or their open relationship. That ain't none of my business. But just because, you know, he forgave her and they're over it, they're not divorced. So is he supposed to? So because she cheated on him or whatever, or was with somebody else and they got over it, that means that anybody could go disrespect his wife now? Is that what we're saying? Nah, bro, I'm not going. He said Jada gave Will Smith that August Alsina wouldn't let this happen. That August Alsina Tupac wouldn't let this happen. And that was Tupac. Rest in peace, Tupac. Yeah, bro. I just think people look too much into it, man. I get it if you don't think Will Smith should have slapped him, but all that other stuff to me, that's just looking too far into it, in my opinion. The man talked trash, he got slapped. I've seen people get slapped for less. He'll be all right. He a grown man. This ain't no baby that got slapped. It's a grown man. I ain't worried about that. Shit, I feel worse for yeah, man, shout out to Chris Rock, man. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad. But like I said, I'm the same person. I don't feel bad about Draymond slapping or punching Jordan Poole either. I'm sorry, right? I don't really care for Draymond. I feel like he be bullying. I feel like Draymond's a bully. I feel like he only acts a certain way towards certain people. You know what I'm saying? That he could do that too. You know, I can't necessarily say the same thing for Will Smith, but that's what I don't like about the Draymond Green situation. But even then, when I saw it, I was like, what? Hey, man, talking trash, man. Hey, man, hey, if you ain't willing to protect yourself, then don't talk trash, bro. Hey, y'all heard about did y'all hear about, now this is bad. I ain't gonna lie, this is bad. But did y'all hear about the dude that flew? Like, they were playing games. I want to say it was Call of Duty, but do not quote me. It was some game, and they were talking trash to each other. And Buddy flew to his house and pulled up on him, bro. Put out a hammer, bro. Like, not a hammer like a gun, but like an actual, like a Bob the Builder hammer. It was attacking Buddy. Y'all heard about that? It was in Florida, too, of course, in Florida. That was crazy, bro. But, hey, I don't feel bad. Like, that's wrong because you tripping. But sometimes people be talking crazy, man. You got to check them, man. They be talking crazy, bro. People be saying all types of that. If you play Call of Duty, you done heard the craziest stuff, bro. Towards black folks, Hispanic folks, women, all types of crazy stuff, man. They be talking crazy on Call of Duty. My boy ran down, flew down, and his ass in jail. His ass in jail, and so it was not worth it. But I definitely didn't feel bad for the dude he ran down on. I'll tell you that. But that was stupid though. That shit funny. I mean, I was crying. He said, Will took more smoke for that than the joke. That ain't his wife. That's everybody peace. Yeah, see, that to me, that has nothing to do with it. I mean, they marry, so that's why he did it. If he didn't feel some type of way, he would have slapped him about it. So that part ain't none of my business. But the part, everything else, I seen them punch Ethan Hawke. That's on video. I seen them slap that one dude that tried to kiss him. That's on video. I seen them slap Chris Rock. That's on video. All that other stuff is just people digging deep trying to find dirt on somebody because they like or don't like him. I can't discuss that. There's plenty of women that are with dudes that cheat on them. That don't mean that they don't feel sensitive about them. And there's plenty of men that are with women that cheat on them too. That don't mean that they don't they're not together. He definitely still suspended. Isn't he like banned from the Oscars or something like that? Like I said, that's hindsight. I ain't saying he should have slapped him. I never said he should have slapped him, but I ain't got no issue with it. He slapped him. That ain't changed my day. Just gave me a good laugh. How many odds was the hammer? How many ounces was the hammer? I can tell you the intent from the weight. I don't know, bro. But that joke, you gotta look it up, Oscar. That joke funny, bro. Dre choked out Rudy. I don't know about that, Doc. Rudy, a big dude. Rudy is a big dude. That's true. But did you feel bad for Rudy? Don't let your mouth talk to him. Don't let your mouth right chase that your ass can't cash. Right. You got an alligator mouth and a hummingbird ass. Your mouth right checks that your ass can't cash. Facts. Chat, where y'all at on the broadcast? I feel like I'm good now. Y'all seeing Boots just shake his head? I feel like I'm behind. Man, Stanley looks massive. Yeah, facts. No Diddy. Honestly, Boots is looks about the same from yesterday. Bro, I'm telling you, I think people over exaggerate, man. I could be wrong. He definitely should have slapped that motherfucker. Bro, I ain't mad, bro. I ain't mad at it, bro. Boots look thinner than usual. Ooh, uh-oh. He look a big thick. No Diddy. Hey, yo. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
You got a alligator mouth and a hummingbird ass. Your mouth right checks that your ass can't cash. 145 and I'm out of your weight class. Want to survive, you better scramble like eggs and break fast. Cause I know how to handle your fake. My fault, chat. I know my clock is behind. I apologize. Yeah, I got what you're saying. I get what you're saying, YD. I get what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying, bro. My junk went black and then came back, and I was at 100, a minute and 20 seconds. Hey, come on now, Jamel. Jamel know what I'm talking about. Ooh, that was a big left hand from Stanionis. Uh-oh, the Unification chat, WBA champion. EIMANTAS Stanionis, Lithuanian champion against the American champion, IBF champion, JARON Ennis. Let's get it, man. This is what he wanted. This is what he wanted, Kendrick. Unification, this is what we wanted. Yeah, they in the ring. They in the ring, dub. My junk went black, and I was just chilling. I didn't know. I thought it was the broadcast. I refreshed it. I'm back. Shout out to Stanionis, man. Shout out to Boots Ennis, man. This is what we want to see. 147-pound weight division. Unifications, baby. The best fight the best. Number 1 in the Ring Magazine and JARON Ennis going against number 2 in the Ring Magazine and EIMANTAS Stanionis. Stanionis said he fighting for his baby. His unborn baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Oscar. Yes, sir, is what we wanted, my brother. Boots needs to do that. Benavidez pull Stanionis' glove down to slip those hooks and uppercuts. This is a close round, Chad. I don't know. Who y'all got this round? Kind of leaning towards Boots a little bit. Nice two-punch combination for Boots. Nice jab. That was a good round from both, but I lean towards Stanionis. I lean towards Boots. Excuse me, my bad, chat. Want no boots? Okay, me too. Oh man. He slapped his ass. That's crazy. Thank you, brother. Thank you, YD. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Need that. Round 2, let's get it. Oscar gave the first round to Stanionis. Okay. I agree. Stanionis had that good punch, but I think Boots was busier. Nice jab from Boots. Another jab from Boots. Stanionis, you can see him trying to figure out how to get in there, infiltrate that defense, infiltrate, get past that jab. Nice body shot from Boots as well. Stanionis is coming forward. 2 undefeated fighters, man. What more do you want, man? 2 undefeated champions. Representing the best of the division, unifying these belts. And about to obtain the Ring Magazine belt as an extra icing on the cake. Ooh! 1-2 from Boots into a nice little uppercut. Okay. Ooh, Stanionis caught him with a nice little punch on the inside. But Boots hit him with a 2-piece as he was coming in. Boots looking sharp. Ooh! Nice shot from Stanionis. Nice 1-2 from Boots. Bro, they fast too, man. Nice body shot from Boots. Didn't really connect too bad. But enough to push Stanionis back momentarily. Stanionis is coming forward with that pressure. Boots just tried to catch him with a hook. I didn't really like it, though. Keep them hands kind of low. Stanionis is fighting on the inside. Ain't nothing easy. Ain't nothing easy, boy. What I don't like, though, I don't like how they're setting it up like Stanionis has no chance. I don't know why everybody talks like that, bro. Like, the man's undefeated, man. Undefeated champion, bro. But I think they set it up like that because it's like, okay, bet if Boots loses, that he's a fraud or something like that. Nice 3. Ooh, nice 3-punch combination for Boots. Stanionis responds with a big left hook. Oh, boy. Oh, they opened it up right now, chat. Nice body shot for Boots. Oh, my goodness. Stanionis swinging and missing. Boots trying to pick him apart. Oh, they going. Oh, they going. Oh, nice 1-2 from Stanionis. Boots responds with a straight left hand. Boots is very comfortable right now trying to use his speed. I feel like he's keeping his hands too low. He might be a little too comfortable, but he definitely has the speed advantage, definitely has the slickness, which we already knew. But Stanionis is coming forward, catching these shots. Oh my gosh, nice uppercut. Stanionis coming through with the 1-2. Fighting on the inside right now. They clinching. They clinching right now. Boots' back is against the ropes. Referee breaks him up wisely. I like this referee too. He's a pretty good ref. He too little. They scrapping, Kendra. They scrapping. Now, this is a good round, right? I still think it's a Boots round, but... Oh, nice jab from Stanionis. Nice stiff jab. Right as I say, it's a Boots round. Oh, boy. Boots kind of scaring me keeping his hands so low, man. Boots is kind of scaring me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a good round, right? That was a close round. I wouldn't be mad at anybody gave that to Stanionis. But I think that was a Boots round again. I think that was another Boots round, you feel me? In my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. Yo, shout out to my boy Oscar, man. With the graffiti on the chat walls, dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter. Hold on now. That ain't butter. That's a big 20 piece. My boy coming through like a boss. My boy coming through like a boss. Shout out to my guy Oscar, man, with the big 20 piece, man. We need that. We need that, man. Thank you so much for the love, man. Keeps us going and growing, man. One of my biggest supporters right there, man, is me, my brother. Gosh dang, Oscar, man. Thank you so much. He said, just supporting my brother, man. I appreciate that, bro. He said, this is the best fight, meaning wise, till Canelo and Skull. Facts. Facts. Unification with the Ring Magazine belt. Essentially 3 belts on the line. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Canelo and Skull is gonna be for undisputed, of course. People just be sleeping on all these champions, man. I don't get it, bro. I feel like it's disrespectful to the sport. Yeah, I have it 2-0 Boots as well. It did land, but he saw it coming. Yeah, when he kind of moved like that. So excuse me. Thank you so much, Oscar, man, for the love, bro. Ooh wee. Bro, they hooking. They hooking. They are hooking right now. They are hooking right now. Oh boy. Stanionis walking down Boots. Boots using that footwork. Ooh, nice little right uppercut. He tried to be smooth with it. Not trying. He's being smooth with it. Boots is punching and moving. Boxing very well. Stanionis is applying that pressure. Relentless pressure. Constant pressure. Trying to get on the inside. That's exactly what he needs to do, right? Tries to make this a dog fight. Ooh, nice sneaky right hand from Stanionis. Caught Boots while he was trying to be slick. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh boy, no, that's a slip. 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 Hey. That's a slip, but hey. Kind of behind the head too, but hey, that wasn't intentional. It was not intentionally behind the head. But hey, don't get too many more of those now. Remember what we said, chat? I said there's gonna be knockdowns. I think they're gonna exchange knockdowns. That wasn't a knockdown, but hey. Ooh, that was a nice 1-2 from Boots. That was sharp, boy. Straight left hand from Boots. Stanionis still coming forward, unfazed. Left hand over the top. Nice body jab from Stanionis. Get to that body. Lade Dade got more head than he got body. That thing getting spicy, chat. It's getting spicy, chat. If that was Benafides, that would have been a knockdown. Shut up. Ooh. Big left hand from Stanionis. Double up on the left hand. Ooh, nice right hand from Stanionis. Boots pawing with the jab. Left uppercut. Tripled up on the left uppercut for Boots. Oh, Boots trying to get some miles out of that uppercut. Nice uppercut to the body. Big right hand for Stanionis. Ooh. Was Stanionis get wobbled right there? Did Stanionis get wobbled? Uh-oh. Stanionis on his back foot. Stanionis on his back foot a little bit. Boots coming forward. Boy. Stanionis, bro, I thought that was a Stanionis round until that moment. I ain't gonna lie, I was leaning towards Stanionis that round until that moment. Bro, this third round right here, boy. This third round right here, boy. Oh my gosh, nice, bro. Nah, that round was nice. That was a Boots round, but boy, man, Hey man, say man. They throwing bombs, bro. They are throwing bombs. I'm talking about this a fight. Come on now. Man, that was a very close round. I ain't gonna lie. I got that Boots as well, but that was very close, man. That was a very close round. I think that moment right there edged it for Boots. Boots is food for Virgil. Ooh, YD said he food for Virgil. But hey, peel out. I said that this is a fight of the year candidate going in, chat. I said that. 2-1 Boots. Oh, y'all gave that to Stanionis? I gave that to Boots. I got 3-0 Boots. That was a great round, bro. Yes, sir. Good fight so far. Yes, sir. Doc K part in the building. Big member in the building. My brother. Oh, shoot. I ain't start the clock. Hold on, chat. I ain't start the clock. That was a good round, man. That was close. I'm not mad at anybody giving that to Stanionis. I gave that to Boots, though. Just waiting for those home run uppercuts to land for Boots. Yeah, and one of the overhand rights might land from Stanionis as well. I got it 2-2 as well. Okay. 2-2. We in the fourth round. How you got 2-2? You pre-filling your card, huh, YD? You mean you got 2-1? Oh boy, they opening up. Nice body shot from Boots. Stanionis feeling them body shots, chat. You see him trying to curl with it. He tried to move it. He feeling them body shots. Nice jab for Stanionis. He overreaching on the jab a little bit. Might get picked apart. He in the future. Bro, don't make me laugh, bro. My chest hurt, bro. Excuse me. Oh, boy. See, the thing that worries me about Boots, though, he keeps some hands low, man. Oh, he getting a little comfortable. Oh, he dancing in there. He dancing in there. Nice left hook. Sorry, right hook, excuse me, from Boots. Body shot from Stanionis, overreaching a little bit. Stanionis ain't got no quit in him, man. He got some dog in him, bro. He got some dog in him, bro. That Lithuanian dog in him. Boots got to show that American dog in him. Ooh, big, nice right hand from Stanionis. Push Boots back. And then it wasn't too big. It looked a little bigger than what it was. Nice left hand from Stanionis. Grazed his chin. Boots roll with it, though. It seems like Boots is trying to set up some shots. Try to apply some of that slickness. Nice jab from Boots. Nice jab back to the body for Stanionis. Jab to the head for Stanionis. Another jab for Stanionis. Another jab from Boots. Double jab. They exchange jabs right there. Boots is looking real comfortable. Jab to the head, jab to the body. The head one missed, but the body one connected. Guards invest in that basement. Ooh! Big left hand. That whiff from Boots. Yo, Boots getting a little comfortable, man. He catching shots, looking at his hand, throwing feints. Stanionis seems unfazed, though, man. Stanionis seems unfazed, bro. Oh, that was nice matrix movement right there from Boots. Put his hands down. You mess around and get caught, though. It seems like Boots is definitely catching the rhythm. Not catching. He caught a rhythm. He's timing Stanionis pretty well right now. Getting a little comfortable with his hands down, but hey, hand down, man down. Hand down, man down. Got to be more careful. Oh, when he start doing the matrix shit, yeah, Vila, yep, it's like prime Boots, yeah. Yeah, Boots is funny, yeah. He better lock in. Stanionis got some pop now. I got that for another Boots round, man. It seems like I have it a wash, right? But it's not, I mean, it's a wash by count, but this is a close fight, bro. Like I said, if someone gave the second round to Stanionis, I'm not mad. If they gave the third round to Stanionis, I'm not mad. But I got Boots 4-0. I'm tripping, chat. I feel like it's gonna seem wider than what it is, man. It's the close rounds. Fight over by the 8th by prediction by BR. Hey. Over by the 8th. 3-1. Boots got 3-1. I mean, 2-4 got 3-1. Yeah, you gotta cut off that predictive text. You gotta cut off that predictive text, player. I'm gonna be coming out with the new slang. I got it 4-0. With the third round, could have went either way, but I got it 4-0. Oscar, what's your card looking like, bro? YD, what's your card looking like, bro? Boys who cry, what's good, bro? You see, I think Stanionis should go to the body a little. There we go. As soon as I said it, double up on the left hook to the body, right hook to the body. Okay, see, this is where Stanionis wants to be, right in that phone booth. You know what I'm saying? CQC, close quarters combat, exactly where he wants to be, right in that phone booth. Get right back on him. You got to get right back on him, man. You can't give him too much space. And Boots, you got to make sure that you maintain that range. Get a little freaky with it. You know what I'm talking about? Pause. Yes, sir. Get a little loose with it. Nice left hook from Stanionis that Boots rolled with very well. Nice straight right hand, snapping Boots' head back. I think he rolled with it, though. He's very good at rolling with punches. I will say that with Boots. Nice jab from Stanionis. A straight left hand. Now Boots come back with a nice 1-2. They on the inside. The referee breaking them up. I'm going to give a freak about no dang MMA. It's Boots night. I'm telling you. I'm enjoying this fight. I rewatched it tomorrow. Scored pretty close to a fight. Yeah, it's pretty close. But to me, it's just one-sided, though. It's close, but I haven't found a round to give to Stanionis yet. Like I said, if anything, I would have given him the third, but ooh, nice jab for Stanionis. If Stanionis can keep this pace up, he's winning this round in my books. If he could keep this pace up, this might be the first round I give to Stanionis, but he mess around and get caught with something. Boy. There we go. That was a nice sneaky right hand for Stanionis. As Boots changed directions. He still caught him with that right hand, though. He opened up a little bit, man. Woo! Opened up a little much, though. Get a little vulnerable. Ooh! Big right hand for Stanionis. Boots is going off right now. 4-punch combination. Uh-oh. Stanionis is on his back foot. He backing up. Boots is trying to pick him apart. Nice body shot. We got Stanionis leaking. Ooh! Big right hand for Stanionis. Big left hand for freaking Boots. Oh, no. Stanionis hurt. Oh, boy. Boots is picking him apart right now. Going to the body, going to the head. Stanionis is bleeding, but he's game. Stanionis is swinging and missing. Boots is trying to pick him apart right now. That's the thing, bro. It looks like Stanionis has the round, and then Boots just takes over with the last 40 seconds. Okay, he looking around now. Saying Boots ain't hitting him. Boots just looks real comfortable, man. Stanionis has to do more to make him uncomfortable. That's another Boots round for me, man. That's another Boots round for me, man. I had Stanionis until like the last 40 seconds. This is hit and don't get hit, man. And Boots is doing a little bit better of hitting and not getting hit than Stanionis. Boots feeling himself. He's going to stop Stanionis. I think so too. I think he's gonna get stopped as well. I told y'all he was gonna put dude in the Matrix. Hey, you said it. It's a tough fight, man. Stanionis is definitely game though, man. It's a tough fight. See that right hand right there. See, Boots rolled with it, but that was a good right hand. They showing it on the replay right now. That was a good right hand from Stanionis. Stanionis on the replay telling him, come on, man. Bring that heat. Picante and la cocina, boy. That thing getting spicy. Caliente. That thing getting hot, daddy. That thing getting hot. That thing getting hot. That thing getting hot. That thing hot, daddy. Nice 1-2 from Boots. Ooh. Nice jab into a left uppercut for Boots, man. Stanionis is trying to get on the inside. He just can't without taking massive shots. This is what Boots was talking about when he said, hey, man, Stanionis said no gas, all gas, no brakes. He gonna run into a rock. And that's exactly what's happening, man. But Stanionis has no quit. He's still coming forward, still trying to force the issue. This is good. I think that's what he needs, but he is taking a lot of damage on the way to his destination, man. Ooh, that was a big right hand, a swing and a miss from Stanionis. See, look at Boots, man. Good spacing, man. Good spacing from Boots. Stanionis just can't get comfortable. All from the spacing. He's keeping him at a range where he could do damage, and Stanionis getting his damage minimized. Even if he touches him, he's not good. He's touching him at the full extension as opposed to catching him in the midst of his punches and doing damage. Ooh, that was a nice roll with that big left hook for Stanionis. Drawing Boots in his roll with it. Roll right off his shoulder, man. This is a really uneventful round right here, but I still think Boots is doing enough to kind of edge it out. Okay, Stanionis opening up, 3-punch combination. Nice left uppercut, big right hook from Boots. Ooh, it's like every time I hear go the last 40 seconds. What I told y'all, same thing I said every time. It's like when I'm starting to give Stanionis a little bit of love for the round, then Boots just, dig into the uppercut. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That uppercut is vicious, man. It's like the last 40 seconds, Boots just bites down and takes off on Stanionis, man. Ah, man, Stanionis got some dog in him, though. He trying. It's not for a lack of effort, man. Boots is just a little bit too much, man. It's a long 10 seconds for Stanionis. Long 10 seconds for Stanionis, man. Ooh, that was a good left hook for Stanionis, jumping in. They both exchanged right there. I think that was a that was a loss of balance right there. Stanionis just staring him down. Boots staring him down. Ooh-wee. 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 10-8 round for Boots. Ooh-wee. Man, they lucky I'm sick, boy. I'd have been yelling way louder than that. Because I'm sick, boy. Those body shots at the end. Yeah, those body shots were vicious, dog. Those body shots were vicious, man. Look at that. Right there. Ugh. 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 It stopped? Oh, they stopped it. They stopped it, chat. They stopped it. Right there. Hey, shout out to Stanionis, man. I got to salute to Stanionis, man. But hey, he got to get his ceremonial. You know, shout out to my guy Stanionis, but brother.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Give me my goddamn money.
Shout out to my boy Stanionis, man. Hey, but shout out to Boost. This was his night. I didn't give Stanionis around, man. Shout out to Stanionis for making this fight happen. You know what I'm saying? Shakram Gearshaw taking that step aside money. Shout out to Boost for pursuing greatness by going for unifications and trying to unify all the belts at 147. Hey, man, good fight from both men, bro. Good fight from both of them. My boy Ty said it, bro. My boy Ty said put money on the stoppage, man. Shout out to Stanionis. Shout out to Jaron Boots Ennis, man. Good fight from both of them, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think it was a good stoppage by the corner, man. It was a good stoppage by this corner because Stanionis was looking like fight back.
Get him up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Fight back. Fight back.
I think it was a good stoppage. I think they could have let... I would have let it go on a little more because I think that Stanionis was touching him, but at the same time, you live to fight another day, man. You know, you go home to your wife, you know, about to have a newborn baby, you know what I'm saying, and come back and still fight, you know. So I'm not mad at it, man. Stanionis was definitely fighting. He was definitely fighting, man. You can tell his trainers got him. His trainers stopped it. Shout out to Stanionis, man. Shout out to Jaron Boots Ennis, man. Hey, man, put the boot down. You feel me? Where the boots at in the chat? Where the boots at in the chat? There go. There go the boots. Spam them boots in the chat. You feel me? Shout out to Jaron Boots Ennis, man. Now, Jaron Boots Ennis is officially... We thought he was the best at 147. He's officially the best, officially emerged above the rest. You know what I'm talking about? He could say he's the best and say it with his chest. The man is WBA, IBF, and Ring Magazine champion, man. Yes, sir. Big boots in the chat. Big boots in the chat, man. Yes, sir. Big boots in the chat, man. Shout out to Stanionis, though, man. Like I said, we cannot... Let's not give up on Stanionis, man. We still want to see Stanionis bounce back. I still think he's a formidable opponent. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm not sure if anybody else beats him. I think Brian Norman and Stanionis is a good fight. I think Shakram Gearshaw, I think Stanionis would have beat Shakram Gearshaw, who was his mandatory. I think Barrios and Stanionis is a good fight. So it's not over with. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he need to go another route than the Boots route. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So let's normalize not forgetting or throwing away fighters, man. So shout out to Stanionis. It was a good performance. What happened is what we thought would happen. Not what I thought. I thought Boots would win by UD. But we knew that the superior skills, superior footwork, superior boxing acumen was on the side of Jaron Boots Ennis. We knew that the pressure and the dog would have to prevail for Stanionis to make it interesting, you know, and Boots didn't get sucked into that. You know, Boots stayed with his game plan, stayed on the outside, used his slickness, you know, used his range, used his size, and won, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about no gosh dang weight bully. The man is the IBF champion. You can't weight bully in the IBF. I don't want to hear nothing about that, man. It was a good fight. 2 undefeated fighters, 2 undefeated champions. Somebody's had to go. And, you know, Boots came out on top, man. That's all it is to it. Ain't nothing more to say, man. Great night of boxing. Appreciate y'all rocking with me and kicking it with me. You feel me? Jaron Boots Ennis, man. Ring Magazine. Yes, sir. Let's get right, man. Love to see it, man. Love to see it, man. So Boo's got to fight that mandatory now. That's a good question, Kendrick. So according, that's gonna make sense, right? Because the mandatory is Shakram Giyashov that stepped away, right? So yes, Boots should inherit that mandatory against Shakram Giyashov, and the fact that Shakram Giyashov is a matchroom fighter, so that's an easy fight to facilitate. Now, when you said does he have to? By the order of things, he should have to. But does Shakram want that pressure? Like I said earlier, I think Shakram would want to fight if Stanionis won. I'm not sure if he's gonna want to. I'm not sure if he's gonna want that thing ordered against Boots, because I honestly I didn't think that Shakram would beat Stanionis. I definitely don't think Shakram beats Boots. Shout out to Shakram though, but so I don't know. So yeah, according to things, yeah, Shakram gets the winner. So yes, is that gonna happen? I don't know. Let me see what is he saying. I'm trying to hear what he's saying. Let's see if Chris Mannix is asking him if Boots wants to go up to 160 to fight Janabek or something. Trash ass Chris Mannix. If we don't get Norman versus Boots next, I'm gonna crash the freak out. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not mad. I'm not mad if we don't get Norman and Boots next. I would like to, but I'm not mad if Boots fights Teofimo, if Teofimo beats Barbosa. And I'm not mad if Brian Norman fights Jin Sasaki. But yeah, my preference would be Boots and Norman, or Boots and Barrios, or Barrios and Norman, something like that. But they're talking about Barrios fighting Pacquiao again. So I don't know what Barrios is doing, man. Shout out to Barrios, man. I'm not mad at you going to fight the legend Pacquiao, get that money. But come on, bro. Come on, man. But this is good, though, man. Let's just be patient, man. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens, man. You got to give these fighters some time to do their thing, and it's not as easy as just making a fight like that. Brian Norman's on Top Rank. Not giving him an excuse, because, Top Rank and Matchroom works together often, but Brian Norman's with Top Rank. Boots is with Matchroom, so we'll see. Barrios with PBC. But we got this one done, right? Stanionis was with PBC, and Boots was with Matchroom. He said, I already Boots won, congratulations. And I was beating a Stanley wife kid is due. And it was a beating. Yeah, Stanley on his wife kid is due tonight. He was about to get bodied. Yeah, facts. The man stepping aside. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Ty. I think he'll step aside again. You got time to chop it up? Has arrived, brother. Hope everything go. Yeah. You can pull up for a little bit. Now I'm about to go ahead and call it. I'm not going to stay too long. Like I said, I don't feel good, man. I ain't try to sleep this freaking cold off. But yeah, man, we can pull up for, I got about 10 minutes on. We say we want a performance with quality fighter, and he delivered. Yes. I don't want to hear it, bro. We can't talk about the man that was the career defining opponent and moment right there, and he delivered. You know what I'm saying? So we can't say anything about him not being a pound for pound talent. Is he on the pound for pound list, chat? I made a video about this yesterday. I mean, we did a live video about this yesterday. I'm not sure if he's on the pound for pound. I think he could be. I mean, he's unified and he got the Ring Magazine belt. Should he be top 10 pound for pound? Hey, I think it's a good argument, man. I think he should. But I don't know. It's a little tough. I wouldn't be mad if somebody didn't have him there, but I mean, if you got Bam Rodriguez, who only has one belt at 115, if he's on your pound for pound list, I mean, Boots is unified now and a Ring Magazine belt champion. I mean, I think it's a pretty strong argument that Boots should be on there. You got Junto Nakatani on there. He's only has one belt at 118, and he has 3 other undefeated champions in the same division as him. We got Boots with 2 belts and a Ring magazine. I mean, I think it's a good argument. A lot of people got Shakur on the pound for pound list, top 10. He only has 1 belt at 135. Tank only has 1 belt at 135. Granted, he has other champions that he beat and stuff like that, more decorated resume, but he does only have 1 belt. And this is why I say accolades do matter, man. I know people like talk about, oh, accolades don't matter. But no, yes, it does. Yes, they do. You know what I'm talking about? So it's kind of hard to put any of those guys I just named over Jaron Boots Ennis right now. It's very hard. It's very hard. You know what I'm saying? EIMANTAS STANIONIS, that's a good win. That's a good win. Boost number 10. Hey, he might be. Bitch, I might be. He might be, Kendrick. I pull out that Gucci on him, bitch. I might be. You was quick to put David ass on there. Boost should be on there. No quick. Talk to him. That's a fact. That's a fact. I put David on there. You know what I'm saying? David on there, arguably. He was a unified interim champion. He's an elevated champion now. So, hey, Boost might have to be on there, bro. He might have to be on there. You know what I'm saying? The top 5, you know, that's pretty much locked, right? Bud, Usyk, Inoue, Cinnamon, Bivol. That's already locked, right? So the other 5 spots, Beterbiev, Tank. Some people might put Dubois, Benavidez, Junta Nakatani, Bam Rodriguez, Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm not saying these people, Shakur Stevenson. I'm saying all these people are for the next 5 spots that you could debate. And it's very hard to leave Boots off there, man. Oscar Collazo, got to put him up there too. Kenshiro Taraji, you know, those are little weights, so they don't get that much recognition. But that's a, hey, man, that top 10 could be very interesting right now. I just heard Sergio Mora say, I'm knocking off Tank Davis. That's the first person I'm knocking off. Yeah, shut up, bro. Sergio Mora's so trash. He's so trash. I'm knocking off Tank Davis. First person I'm knocking off. That boy was excited to say that. I mean, Tank does have 1 version of, but I don't disagree. But there's a lot of guys that only have 1 belt, right? Junta Nakatani, Bam Rodriguez, Gervonta Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney doesn't even have a belt right now. You know, some people have him on there. David Benavidez has 1 belt, you know, so I seen him on some people's pound for pound. So, man, it's interesting, bro. It's interesting, bro. It's interesting, man. Let me pull up some people in the Discord, man. That was a good fight, man. That was a good fight, man. Let me pull up some people in the Discord. I thought Irony was pulling up, man. I got about 10 minutes. I'm about to slide, too. Bam got to go. Hey, I just make it make sense, bro. I'm not mad at Sergio Mora or anybody wants to take Tank off. But just make it make sense, man. Don't do it because you biased. You know what I'm saying? If you're removing Tank off top 10, cool. But just make sure it makes sense. If Tank is off there, I better not see Bam. If Tank is off there, I better not see Junto. And I like these guys. I'm just saying to keep it fair. If Tank is off there, I better not see Dave Benavidez. If Tank is off there, I better not see Shakur. I'm just saying. If Tank is off there, hey, come on now. There's a whole lot of people that are debatable. I'm not mad at the Stanionis stoppage, bro. I'm not mad at Stanionis being stopped. I mean the corner stopping it. Yo, what's good? J-Mel, my bad. Is how you pronounce your name, bro? J-Mel? My fault, bro. I've been calling you Jamel the whole time. I apologize. Yo, J-Mel.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you now. What's good, bro?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you pulling me up. I just got
Oh,
a
you
question.
already
I threw
know,
it in
man.
the chat.
Okay. I might have missed it. My
But
bad.
no, you good. You good. I am curious about something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting here listening to my wife, and she's like, "Yo, he's nice,
Mm-hmm.
but the way he moved, like the cockiness, the flashiness, like we haven't seen this flashiness since Roy Jones. You know, so if you think of like boxers, brands, and shit, in your opinion, does his flashiness help or hurt his brand as a boxer?"
Ooh, shout out to J-Mel. Shout out to wifey J-Mel, man. I think it helps. I think it helps his brand, but I think that hurts his dominance, because I don't know if he could do that. I mean, he might be able to do that with Brian Norman. I don't know, or somebody, you know, that has a little more pop, or I would say a little bit more athleticism to get to him and close the distance. But I think it helps his brand, though. I definitely think it helps his brand because, you know, this was for unification, and this is a guy that, unless you don't respect the champions, or some people don't respect Stanionis, I think that the fact that he showed out and made it look easy, I think it helps, man, because it just adds to the dominance. But I don't like it, me personally. I prefer him to just, you know, lock in, because I feel like he's gonna get caught, you know. But I could be wrong.
But that's why I think it is, because I'm kind of in the same boat. Like if you look at like a John Morant, all right, I can recognize his talent. Like you can tell he's a badass basketball player.
That's a good
But
example.
I've always been the fan of like a Kawhi Leonard, who don't say shit, who just kind of go out there and work.
Talk to him. Cold hearted killer. Yes, sir.
Right.
Hey, I love Kawhi. If he was just healthier.
Yes, I think there's some duality there. I think it makes him more interesting as a boxer, and I think you're gonna have some people that are fans of his.
Mm-hmm.
But I do also think that you're gonna have people that also he's like gonna be polarizing in the sense where you're gonna have a lot of people who's like, man, I can't wait till they knock his motherfucking ass.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and when that happens,
Mm-hmm.
if that happens, I don't want to wish that on him. If that happens,
right,
that's why I think it's gonna be hard for him to rebound.
Oh yeah. He definitely got to keep winning. He definitely got to keep winning if you're gonna do that. But like you said, I think you summed it up perfectly. I think it helps his brand because, like Floyd said, right, whether you watching me to see me win or watching me to see me lose, you watching. So I think that's gonna help his brand, because whether you watching him to see him keep stunting on people or see him get caught. But as far as his likability, though, yeah, that might hurt him. That might
and I don't know when I changed, because I remember watching Roy. You know, he's going to the chicken dance and shit and hands behind. I thought that was hard back in the day. I remember watching that on HBO. I was waiting for it to happen.
You feel me?
But like to your point, like he can't go do that with Bud. He can't go play with Bud like that. And you saw when Jones would go fight like a Tarver, that shit wasn't in there.
Come on now, Magic Man put it on him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get your opinion, man. I know you about to get off of here, man. I hope you get to feeling better, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you pulling up too, man, for sure.
No problem, man.
Yes, sir,
I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, man. Y'all enjoy y'all night.
Hey, man, God bless, man. You too.
All right, later.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Shout out to J Mel pulling up, man. And shout out to the good couples out there, man. Shout out to them, man. Watching boxing together. That's dope, man. Shout out to them. My guy Kendrick in the building, man. What's good, bro?
What's good, bro? What's good, bro?
Nothing much, man. I enjoyed that fight, man. What you think about it, man? What's your scorecard looking like? I think you gave Stanionis 1 round, correct? Or...
Yeah, he just got that 1 round. That was it.
What round was that? That was the third you gave him?
3, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I give him.
3. That was his best round. He landed a lot of good shots.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't see much different from Boots. It's just Boots, right? Same old Boots. I mean, the dude got power. He goes to the body. That's usually what tends to hurt his opponents more.
Yep.
Is them body shots. But I mean, I didn't really think Stanios was gonna win, so I'm not surprised at all.
Right.
But I did see some things that I always said. Boost just take that punch to throw the punch to hurt him back. So that's what he does.
Yep.
But the flashiness, I think, is interesting though. I think it's good for his brand.
I think so too.
And I say that because he's a Northeast fighter.
Yep. Excuse me.
We like that shit. We like that shit. So for his home brand, for New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, all of that, we like that shit. So
yep.
We don't care about the middle America. That's he needs some respect in the ring. Now we don't give a shit about that.
Exactly, bro. Hey man, you stop it, bro. You stop it. I mean, I like Ben Whitaker. Yeah, have fun, bro. Bro. I mean, you're the one in there taking the risk, so have fun, man. Like Tay just said. He said people like Ben Whitaker. It helped. I say yes, but look, but Ben Whitaker. What J Mel said though, that was a perfect point. He said that to his point. He was like, yeah, if he gets caught, it's gonna be hard for him to bounce back. Look what Ben Whitaker's doing right now. They're calling him Ben Whitaker. Yep. So he's having trouble bouncing back right now. So I think what J Mel said was a perfect. I think he's a perfect example, Ben Whitaker, of what he's saying. So it's like, yeah, that flashiness is cool, but then people aren't gonna like it. They're gonna say, oh, you disrespected the sport, or you're too flashy, you just showboating, not respecting your opponent. And so they'll be looking for you to lose. And when you do lose, they're gonna, try to go for any excuse to down you and dismiss you. So I don't know. Irony, I see you, bro. What's good, Irony? Yeah, that was a great question, man. Shout out to J Mel and Mrs. J Mel. That was a great question, in my opinion. He said, "Stop it, Brian Norman mid." I don't think Brian Norman's mid. I mean, I don't think he's better than Boots, but I don't think he's mid though. I don't think Stanionis is mid. I think they're good, bro. I think You know, I just think that Boots is just a level above.
I don't like that, bro. It's that recency bias. We just saw Norman beat the shit out of somebody.
Come
like,
on, man. Exactly.
Like,
Derek Quavaz, right?
Yeah,
Three rounds, bro.
yeah, we get it now.
Yeah, irony was good. Yeah, 3 rounds,
This
bro.
freaking microphone, bro. Is...
Yeah, I hear you. We hear you. I don't know if you can hear
Hey,
us.
God bless you, bro.
Hey,
How
you
you
same to
doing,
you.
bro? You feeling good or?
Man, I'm a little under the weather, man, but we here, man. Thank God for that.
Oh,
I'm getting
okay.
better. Yeah, I'm a little sick. That stuff, but
Okay. Flu and
little
shit.
head cold. Yeah, man, something, bro. Freaking coughing and it hurts my chest and stuff like that, man. Shit. Getting better though. I've been drinking some ginger tea and stuff like that, so.
Lay off the pizza and ice cream for me, okay?
I'm telling you, bro. I haven't eaten any recently though, so we good. But I think I'm gonna have some next weekend though. I'm going to visit my aunt and my cousin. Yeah, because they got some pizza down there. It's like a little local joint that's real good. So we usually get that. It's usually always on the menu. In all fairness, the flashiness has been around. Yeah, facts. The flashiness, like I said, I think what Kendrick says is perfect. Like some people gonna like it, especially in that region that you're from. And some people won't, but who cares if they don't? You know, I think that people say that Boots is a weight bully. You know, he's an IBF champion. It's like, bro, like he's not. He's the IBF, bro. They have the weight restrictions, man. So it's like people gonna say something. You know, people gonna call him a weight bully tomorrow. You know, so.
Well, I mean, technically they can this time, right? Because he didn't have to do that. But
yeah,
I mean, still.
Yeah, I don't think they can because you know. Well, I mean, you can, yeah, but I just feel like IBF, bro. Like you said, this one, yeah, but. What about his last fight against Karen? Exactly. What about his other? You know what I'm saying? He always had to abide by the IBF. But you're right though. This one it steps aside because of unification, but it supersedes that. But I don't know, man. I just think people just always looking for something, man. Yep. Always looking for something, bro. Like that Boots shot. Yeah, I think Boots. This was a great fight. It was a great fight. Great performance. Dominant performance. And I think and I think it also shows that Karen is pretty good, man. Karen's pretty good, man.
Oh, I've been saying
I just
that
think
forever.
it's the styles. I don't know about. I think it's the styles difference.
Yeah.
Stanionis is a straightforward pressure pick and move fighter. That's easier to pick apart when you're a slicker fighter. Yeah. That plays more into Boots's. Handbook. Boots is, to me, I personally feel like Boots is better off the back foot. When he gets to pick you apart, see what you're doing, and he could just react and hit you while you're throwing. Karen was sort of balanced, so Boots had to move forward and stuff like that, and had to start more than he had to in this.
Yeah.
Stanionis doesn't have as many layers to his game as Karen does.
Right.
Not even close.
Yeah, and the reason why I say it is just like, but I've said it before too. I was like, I'm not sure if the other champions beat him. You know, I mean, I think so. I think Brian Norman could possibly beat Karen, but I'm not sold. I'm not like 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like super sure. I'm not sure Stanionis beats him. I'm not sure Barrios beats. I think he's a good fight. You know, I think it's a hard fight for all of them. But
Adam probably beats everybody else other than Boots.
He don't beat Norman to me.
Yeah, I don't know if he beats. I think it's a good fight. I don't know who wins.
One that I'm not too sure about.
Yeah, Norman stops him. Barrios, I don't know. Barrios is.
No, Barrios gets cooked. I got it.
You think he gets cooked? I don't know. I think it's a good fight. But yeah, I don't know. Even Stanionis, I think that's a good fight too. I would lean towards Stanionis, but I don't know. I just think it's a good fight. I think Karen is definitely a top.
Nobody's gonna give him a fight, bro. They're not gonna give him a fight. It's like a Sandor Martin type of situation.
Exactly. Like Sandor Martin.
Reward, high risk.
Yep. Low reward, high risk. Yes, Sandor Martin. Even Tevin Farmer's in that boat. You know, I know he lost. To Raymond Murataya and Zay Peda, but those guys are just they don't like. Yeah, what'd you say? Low risk, high reward. Yeah, I mean, sorry, other way. High risk, low reward. Yeah.
Plus, they don't have a big fan base either, so that gives them every reason to
exactly
in the ring with.
Exactly.
Fortunately.
Yep. He said Tiger Johnson would get did wrong. I'm not big on Delonte Tiger Johnson, man. I'm not big on him, man. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but what y'all think about him? Young guy, he fights out of. I don't know where he's from. I know he's with Boots, Shushu a lot. I don't know if he's from. Is he from Ohio though? I think he's from Ohio.
I think I only saw him once. I don't really know him like that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not really sold on him, man.
Well, Kendrick, you've seen him one more time than I have.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He was just on the In fact, he was on that
undercard
Shushu
also.
undercard too. Yeah, he was on that.
That's
last,
what it was. Yeah.
He was just there. Yeah, he was on that card with Shushu and who was the main event in that? Was that Michaela Mayer, Sandy Ryan? I think that was the main event. The rematch of. He's still progressing. Shout out to you, Tufo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the way he's progressing. You know, I don't like the way he's progressing. But yeah, man, Irony, what you feel about how you feel about this, man? You think Boot should be on pound for pound? Kendrick, Irony, what y'all think? I have to think about it, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Good Lord willing.
It's a discussion now.
I don't know.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
What, top 5 or top 10? What are you asking?
Oh no, top 10. Not no, he's definitely not top 5. No, I mean no disrespect.
Right.
To be top 5 is
Top
locked
10,
up. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, in the late top 10, you know.
So who you talking on? Who you taking off is the question then.
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney, I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that.
I don't
Listen. In a month, I might say the opposite. In a month from now, if Devin Haney goes out there and just cleans out Jose Ramirez, I might flip on that one. You know?
I mean,
Right
that's
now,
the
you're
thing
asking me,
about.
Let me type my
Yeah.
10. Let me type my 10 because I don't know.
That's the
it's a
thing about.
timing thing, you know.
Yeah, pound for pounds. It's like so weird because there's a lot of recency bias. It seems to be with the pound for pounds.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
oh yeah,
A lot
oh
of
yeah.
moving
That's a
parts,
fact.
you know.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I don't know, bro. Because Devin Haney's still technically undefeated.
Yep.
He's still technically a undisputed champion, two division champion.
Yep.
I don't know, bro. And he beat arguably what people consider a Hall of Famer. I don't think Boots has beaten any Hall of Famers.
No, that's true. He got a Devin Haney has a better resume, but pound for pound, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but pound for pound means like right now, right? Or do you take into account like the body of work and stuff?
I take into account body of work.
Yeah, me too. But I mean, I've seen people do it like recent.
If that's the case, maybe
I
he
do body of
misses
work.
it then. Maybe he misses it then, because he definitely doesn't have a better resume than Devin Haney. That's for sure.
So see, like right now,
because in the last 2 years, Boots has fought 3 times and Devin once.
yeah,
That's what I'm looking at.
And it's so unfair to Haney, you know, because of what he's going through.
3 years or
but-
2 years? You said.
I'm sorry.
You said 3 years or 2 years?
In the past 2, yeah, right. In the past 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, Boots
2
has
years.
fought. Yeah,
I think Devin got two fights. I think, right?
See, let me see.
right. And who else? Well, I mean Ramirez
Loma.
now. Yeah.
Shakur Haney.
Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, I think
Dubois.
Loma fought- okay, I might be wrong about that one. Yeah. Never mind. Then the Haney stays and Boots still not there.
See, it's
Just
tough for
hearing
me
you out.
because there's so many people. Like, I feel like I feel so bad because, you know, Haney, you know, as much as I defend him, I do penalize him for that. And I hate that. You know what I'm saying? But I do, you know, but it's more so just the act, like you said, the activity, I guess, or lack of, right? He fought Regis, he did very good, right? So it's like, I gotta put him there. But it's like Kendrick was saying, the recency bias, man, it's tough, man.
Yeah, that's what makes
It's
it
so
weird.
tough.
Like
Yeah,
I
it's so
like
tough.
Boots being in the
Debatable.
conversation.
It's a
every
good debate. It is a good debate.
Yeah, I like Boots being in the conversation now that he got a
Yeah.
unification. And the thing about Boots is he's only one weight division, right?
Yep.
And other
Yep.
than heavyweight, that's the same reason why people say heavyweights don't count with pound for pound is because it's pound for pound, right? So I got to
Yeah,
give more
yeah.
a little bit more respect to the people who's moved up in weight classes.
See, that's what Tay just said,
And
right? He
found
said,
success, yeah.
yeah, he said pound for pound for people who move up and down. But see, Errol Spence was
Well, what
on the
about
pound-
Usyk then?
right?
Well, that's an exception.
Well, Usyk
Yeah,
was
Usyk is a
cruiserweight, but
bad
he
one.
went to
Yeah.
heavyweight. But I see, I never really subscribed to that. I just thought pound for me, it's just you just trying to normalize, like if they were all the same size, not really about going up and down. Because Errol Spence was there, he campaigned at, you know what I'm saying, 147 for the.
And I didn't really agree with that either.
Oh really? Oh okay. See, yeah. Okay,
No.
so we just fundamentally different because I don't care about staying. I care about dominance for the pound for pound and
I never saw it as
accolades
you
and-
can move up and down. I just saw it as if we were both fighting at, I don't know.
Right, there you go.
160,
Just, yeah,
right?
normalize
Who
it.
wins,
Right.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you could somehow normalize it. So I look at dominance, I look at opponents, I look at accolades, I look at. So for me right now, it's hard not to put Boots in there because he is unified. Like, okay, so for example, I was talking about this the other day. Like Oscar Collazo, he should be on there. You know, he's unified and he's a Ring Magazine man. But what hurts him, he's a strawweight. No one's watching 105. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, but he is exactly like what Boots is right now. That's what Oscar Collazo is. Same exact thing. 2 belts and a Ring Magazine. And Jabbataya. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, just real quick. I'm sorry. I don't.
No, go ahead. No, you're good.
You
You're
got
good.
the same curse that Ricardo Lopez and Ivan Canelo
Right.
have.
Exactly. Ricardo Lopez, Finito, right? 51, right? 51-0, right? So like with Jabbataya is an IBF in the ring. Zerto has a WBA, WBO. But what hurts him is that it's cruiserweight. No one really looks at cruiserweight. You know, and
exactly.
Yeah, it's just like it is what it is, you know. But welterweight, that's a hot division. I mean, it's not hot right now. It's not hot right. Historically, it's a hot division. But it's like, man, the man has 2 belts and he's got the Ring Magazine belt. Man, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to keep.
I don't like that, bro. I don't like people getting penalized. Like, what do you want, bro? I'm this height and I have this weight. I mean, what do you want? I mean,
right.
I mean, I don't know, but I get
right.
it. I mean, I don't.
Doc K-Bar says, he said, I want to add Boots. He said, so neither one of them should be on there. That's crazy. No. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so if my bad, I'm gonna let you go, Kendrick. I know you're saying something, but it's a thing though. Tay and Dub and Doc K-Bar, right? If I say that they're not on there, Boots is not on there, how could I justify Junto? Junto has 1 belt.
I don't.
And he has 3 other right, Bam Rodriguez, right. And not only do they have 1 belt, Bam Rodriguez and Junto, they have every other champion in their division are undefeated. They literally do not have a stronghold at all. Yes, bro. Junto Nakatani, Ryosuke Nishida, champion undefeated. Yoshiki Takei, champion undefeated. Seiya Susumi, champion undefeated. There's 4 different champions at 118, all undefeated. Bam Rodriguez, undefeated. Fumalady Cafu, undefeated. Puma Martinez, undefeated. So there's 3 champions in your division. The IBF is vacant. At 115, they're undefeated. You literally have no dominance of your division. So if I'm going to put them on there, it's kind of hard for me to say, okay, bet. I'm not going to put, what's his name on there? JARON Ennis.
I think the difference is when we're talking the pound for pound, right? Junto has gone up in weight.
He has
dominated at all of those weight classes. Yeah. So
I can't say dominated though.
I
can't say dominated.
Right. He's won championships at all of those.
I can say that. I can say that. Yeah, two if I'm not mistaken. 2. He won 118 and 115.
Because the other one was like a world something like that.
Mm-hmm.
His one, what is it, 12 or something like that?
115, I believe. 115. Yeah.
You
know, he might have won at 112. I don't think so. I think
he has something, but it's not. I don't know if it's like a super or regular. I don't know how it works down there for real. I don't know how that.
I know Bam is a 2 division champion as well. He had one at 112 and 115.
I pulled up his record.
Now Junto, I'm not sure.
Who?
Bam Rodriguez. He had a belt at 112 as well.
All right, so he has a world fly. I don't know if that's the top tier belt or not.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. It was. Yep.
All right, so yeah, he got 3 then.
Yeah, I see 112, 115.
Because he has world fly, world super fly, and then world bantam.
Yep.
So then, I mean, that's the argument there, right?
That's a good argument.
3 division weight class.
Yep, that's a good one.
Splitting hairs here, basically.
No, but when we talking pound for pound, you get what I'm saying? Like, I understand the unification argument too, but I think we just need 2 different lists, right? We need a list where we talk about the best boxer.
I'm telling you.
And then we need a list for the pound for pound.
I'm telling you.
I think those are 2 different conversations. Like y'all saying, if we put them all in the same weight, then yeah, you know what I mean? That's a different conversation than if we talking about what they've done throughout weights.
Exactly.
Right.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
A million.
But you know me though. That's why I never exclude heavyweight, because I don't look at it like that. I don't think that you have to scale divisions. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it as like Irony said, like if I have 2 dogs, I have a Chihuahua that's kicking every other Chihuahua's ass, and I have a Doberman that's kicking all the other Doberman's ass. If I could somehow put them at the same weight, you know what I'm saying, and just I look at their dominance and see who's more dominant against the field, and if I could somehow put them at the same weight, who would I win with their characteristics and their abilities and attributes? You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it as like, oh,
let me ask you,
the Doberman has to kick a freaking Mastiff's ass too, and a German Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it like, oh, he has to go through.
I love the analogy.
Yeah, I appreciate it,
let
bro.
Let me ask you this, because I have wrestled with this question a lot myself. Like, what do you for both of you guys, obviously, in chat, what do you value most? Title defenses or picking up a title at 1, 2 weight classes? What do you value
That's a good
more
one.
and why? Because brother, I've been going back and forth with myself on this one.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I do think that going up and getting more belts at different divisions is better. If I had to pick one, you said why?
No, I read something. I read
Oh,
what
you're talking
Dub said, and I was
okay.
thinking the same thing. Like I was like, yo, these niggas not working.
Yeah, I would say, what did Dub say? The whole U.S. cabinet is that obsolete.
They really are.
Because I want to know why you think that. I really
Why?
wanna know
Okay.
Because I have
Yeah, I'm not saying it necessarily is, but that would be my preference because I do think, even though I don't think that the pound for pound has to be like that, like Kendrick was saying and like Tay was saying, right? I'm not in concurrence with that, but I do think it looks better. I think it shows that you're more more versatile. Not versatile, but like just like your abilities can't even be contained. Like you just, you know what I'm saying? Like you just transcend. You're better than your abilities can go from here to do another division, another, like your dominance is just that good that you're better than even a weight class, you know. So like it's not, oh, I'm not just dominant here, I'm also dominant over there and over there too. But I don't think it's better necessarily when I'm grading the fighter, but how it looks to me, I think it definitely looks better to be, you know, go up different divisions. Now, if you're talking about like now I will say this though, my bad, before you go, I would say that if you're saying like, okay, bet I'm going to go to 147, I'm at 140, but then I got Kendrick, who's an up and coming prospect, about to be a title holder. Instead of defending my belt against Kendrick, I go at 147 and I find an aging champion and I take his belt. Now you got to consider those things, those circumstances. Then I could understand how you can make an argument for somebody like B-Hop or Triple G, who just stayed in their division and dominated. They took all the mandatory defenses. Yeah, so right, Marvin Hagler, right, guys like that.
But here's why I typically, not always, but why I typically favor the title defenses, because to me it's harder to do. Like it's like basically you're if anybody, like for example, let me take my favorite fighter ever, Marvin Hagler, right? If you were born around that time, you're gonna have to look elsewhere. Like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because yeah, you know that's off limits because you ain't gonna win. Yeah, I got you. He has it on lockdown.
I mean, he stopped I don't know how many people from becoming superstars, bro.
Right.
Like
that's a good point.
Or legends, so to speak. You know, so that's what I'm looking. Not to diminish, obviously. I mean, for God's sake. I mean, a lot of my favorite. Yeah, I mean that. Like I don't know, man. That's such a.
It's tough.
I don't have a clear answer. You know?
Yeah, I don't think there's a clear answer. I think like I said, I think you made a compelling argument, and DC agrees with you too. He says I disagree. I think I like the title defenses better. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem because, and I will say this with the title defenses too. Like you don't no, not saying that people pick and choose, right? But for example, Roy Jones didn't go fight Lennox Lewis. He fought John Ruiz. And that's no knock because John Ruiz was a champion, but it's not like he just going and he had to fight every heavyweight. He fought a heavyweight guy whose style benefited his, you know? And so there's more picking and choosing at your disposal when you're going up divisions. When you're fighting and defending, there's no as long as the sanctioned bodies are doing what they're supposed to do, there's no picking and choosing. You're fighting the next man up that's ranked the highest, you know, your mandatories. Now, hold on, let me I'm gonna let Kendrick get in here, but give me a second. Yo, shout out to George the Last Patriot, dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter. Yes, sir. Big biscuits. He says, George the Last Patriot, he says, some say this was a great performance from Boots. Others say this win was expected. Is it just hate or some fans' expectations too high? I think that you could have, I think that you could expect a performance, but when you expect it, don't diminish it at the same time. It's like, bro, if LeBron gets a triple-double, it's still a damn triple-double. But do you expect LeBron to do it more than you expect the guy than Austin Reeves or something like that? Of course. But you're going to make more hype about it if Austin Reeves does it because you don't expect it. So I think it's okay to have the expectations on Boots, but don't make it seem like, oh, because I expected that, you're not impressed. No, heck no. I'm impressed by that because it was the undefeated champion he did that to. And Stanionis, if Stanionis would have beat Boots, we would have been like, oh, man, you know, that's a great win, you know. So I'm going to give Boots the same thing. You know, that doesn't mean that honestly, I would have been, you know, I'm going to be more impressed if Stanionis would have beat Boots. Just similar with Terrence Crawford and Canelo. If Canelo, I think Canelo's going to beat Terrence Crawford. But and if he does, I'm going to give him credit. But if Terrence Crawford beats Canelo, I'm going to give him more credit. It's because it's more impressive because he's the guy that he has more things. He has less expectations because I guess you could say he's moving up weight and stuff like that. So he has more things against him. But I'm not going to take away credit from Canelo. I'm still going to be impressed, but it's not going to be as impressed. So I don't think there's anything wrong with being more impressed if Stanionis would have won. But the way that Jaron Boots Ennis won in a dominant fashion, I don't see how you cannot think that's impressive.
You know,
whether you
something
expect it
that
or
a lot of you just brought something that frustrates me the hell out of me a lot because I see a lot of boxing fans, for example, Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, right? But this is what I think is a great example, right?
Yep.
I am acquaintances with a bunch of like Errol Spence #1 fans, right?
Yep.
And I keep telling them, bro, like if you're that high on Errol Spence, you can't just turn around and say it was all the accident, bro, because if you don't realize you're actually putting your own boy down.
I agree.
They don't realize that. Like that's why I'm on record. Like as high as I am on Bud Crawford, if Canelo beats him, as much as I may feel about Canelo, I can't just turn around and say, "Oh, he's old." Bro,
right, exactly. I gotta give him credit. Right,
bro.
right.
Like I don't like it, bro. Like how they flip and
exactly.
Nah, bro.
Because to your point, right? I had Errol Spence when Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence were fighting going in. I thought Errol Spence would win. I didn't think it was gonna be easy. I thought it was gonna be a close fight, but Errol Spence would edge it out. So then I can't turn around and say, "Oh, well, he only won because of accident." Well, bitch, why did I think that he was gonna win? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I thought he was still good enough to win. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think that we should disregard it. I don't think there's anything wrong with mentioning that, you know, because I've also too said that I didn't think Errol Spence looked the same when he fought Ugas, or he looked the same when he fought Daniel Garcia either. But I also saw that he was still good enough to beat those world championship level guys. So I got to give Terrence Crawford credit for, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, because I didn't think anybody on earth would whoop Errol Spence like that. That was crazy. Yo, Kendrick, you want to get in there?
So I was going to talk about Irony's question, and I think the analogy that came into my mind is I had to take it to basketball, right?
You said take it to basketball?
Yeah, or any other sport, any sport. Yeah. Do we give more credit to the team that could protect home or the team that can go on the road and dominate?
Go on the road.
I don't know.
On the road, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, you got to be outside of, like, when you go outside of your comfort zone, I give a little bit of extra respect to that. You see what I'm saying, Irony?
Yeah.
That's the point that I'm trying to make. Because
I get that.
But I respect.
Moving up is harder.
I think there's nuance to it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of nuance to it. I don't think it's black and white either, because you have the type of division you in. Like, for example, if I'm in, like, Janibek, we don't give Janibek the same respect that we're giving Bud for moving up from 135.
No,
because he's dominating his, you know what I mean?
Right.
His division.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I don't think we should either. You know, in context, you gotta add that. So I agree with you.
Yeah, 160 is not the strongest division.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
Or we don't give a cruiserweight champion the same respect that we would give even David Benavidez, right? Who like
yeah. And y'all know I like Junto, but oh my bad, I mean cut y'all. Go ahead, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean cut y'all.
No, so I was just saying, like, it's a lot of nuance in that question. I think you got to take into account all of the situations. I don't think one is better than the other. I think you just got to analyze it case by case.
Yep. And I was going to say, too, it's like, I think the bigger that you do it is more impressive. I'm sorry, I do. Like, shout out to Junto, but being 3-division champion, I'm not discrediting it, but I think being 140, 147, just using Bud as an example, 140, 147, and 154 champion is better than being 108, 112, and 115. Or sorry, 112, 115, 118. Yeah. I mean, that's 100%. Come on now. That's 6 pounds. 140 to 147 is 7 pounds, and that's just one division. I just went 3 divisions in the lower weight disparity. And you know what I'm saying? I went 3 divisions in 6. I went 2 divisions in 7 pounds. So you got to mention that, you know.
I made a mistake by analyzing it like across the board. I think you're absolutely right, Kendrick, when you say that you got to look at every case separately, because like Doc was saying, you know, it depends what division, who did you beat, you know, etc. So, yeah.
Because Hagler's defenses, I'm going back to this. Now you might be mad. Hagler's defenses are way better than Wilder's defenses. Like, that's not even close.
Oh no, I wasn't mad about that. I was just saying that I thought I took it as him saying just the number, just the quantity and the time span, the time of the reign, not the quality. No,
Exactly.
Yeah. No. I ain't mad at that.
That's good.
Not mad at that at all, my brother. Hell yeah, man. But fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, man. Try to take some medication, lay my behind down, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up on me for sure, man. I'm gonna be on tomorrow though. I'm gonna be thinking long and hard on this pound for pound, man. We might have to hit a pound for pound show tomorrow. Good Lord willing, man.
You know what time are you going tomorrow? Because I'm not sure if I'm
Sunday. I usually just pop up on Sunday. I'm not sure, bro. Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's okay.
In the afternoon, probably. In the afternoon, if that helps. Most likely. Good Lord willing, man. But I appreciate you pulling up, man. I know that you've been busy lately too, so shout out to Kendrick as well. So.
Oh hell yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Up to get what I'm trying to get, so we'll see.
Yes, sir. I saw you on the what were you on Ryan's channel the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you. Okay, yeah, I was in there lurking. Yep. You and Oscar, right? I was in there lurking.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right, Kendrick, man. Appreciate y'all fellas, man. Enjoying the boxing with your boy. Yes, sir. God bless, Irony. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to J Mel pulling up. Shout out to Kendrick pulling up. Shout out to Irony pulling up, man. I really appreciate it. Yo, my guy George the Last Patriot coming through, dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter.
These biscuits
My guy George the Last Patriot says, weirdly enough, the same thing happened to Usyk versus Chisora. Usyk got hate because Chisora's size and strength is giving him trouble in the early rounds. That's the thing. Exactly. That's the thing, George. Like, I don't mind people having opinions, man. Just keep it consistent, man. You know, like I said, and this is what I was talking about. And Kendrick made a good point, right? Because it's unification, so it's less pressure on the weight side. But it's like, bro, we can't say that, oh, if Boots wins, it's just because he's a weight bully. And if Stanionis wins, it's just because Boots was weight drained. It's like, bro, these guys have been champions for a while. They're both undefeated. 33 tried against Boots, 33 failed. 15 tried against Stanionis, 15 failed. Undefeated, unification, ranked #1 in the Ring magazine. Boots Ennis was. Stanionis ranked #2. Bro, they're fighting, bro. Let the best man win. Like, you can't, if you're gonna be a weight bully, IBF is the wrong sanctioned body to be a weight bully in. So, and it's just and it goes to with Pacquiao, right? I don't mind. I call Pacquiao an 8-division world champion. So I don't mind it because I call him that. But then some people will say that Tank is not a 3-division world champion because his belt that he won off of Barrios at 140 was a regular belt. Well, then you can't turn around and tell me that Pacquiao's an 8-division world champion when some of his belts were interim and regular belts too. So he's a 6-division. So just be consistent. You see what I'm saying? I call Tank a 3-division world champion, but I also call Pacquiao 8-division world champion. I don't pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? What to what I see fit. So you're right about that. Usyk was Usyk, believe it or not, Usyk gets a little knocked too, but you know, the most part, we respect Usyk right here. Usyk's a beast, man. One of the top 3 pound for pound. I personally have him #1 right now. You know, I have Bud #2 and Inoue #3, but they're all interchangeable, right? All 3 of them are undefeated. All 3 of them are undisputed in 2 different weight classes, and they're undefeated while doing it. You know, Usyk undisputed cruiserweight, heavyweight, Bud 140, 147, and Inoue bantamweight and super bantamweight 118, 122. So yeah, man, I just think we just gotta just be fair to the fighters, man. The fighters be going crazy, bro. Shout out to them, man. All these fights were good today. I think Kendrick said it best. He was like, "Oh, it's just body bags today. Everybody's getting smoked." So NBA final day of the season, big day of games for the way. Yes, bro. Final day. That's crazy time be flying, bro. Shout out to my boy Ty. Ty told us put money on the stoppage. I ain't do it. You know, I haven't bet on the fight and I'm winning. I need to get back to betting. But shout out to Ty, man. Ty told us from jump, put money on the stoppage for Boots. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody pulling up, man. Shout out to y'all for showing love in the chat as well. Definitely got to run through this chat again, man. Shout out to my guy Dub for the $2. Shout out to Oscar for the $2. Shout out to Oscar for the big $20, man. Coming through like a boss. Yes, sir, man. Dropping that chicken in the kitchen, man. Pollo en la cocina, man. Big $20, man. That's a special alert right there. Shout out to George Last Patron for the $5. Shout out to George Last Patron for another $5, man. I appreciate y'all keeping us going and growing, man. And shout out to all the members, man. If you're not a member yet, please consider becoming a member, man, for $3 a month. keeps us going and growing, and we need that. We need that, man. Shout out to all the members already, man. Really keeps the lights on and all that good stuff. You know, I'll be back on tomorrow, good Lord willing. Hopefully I feel better. You know, I don't want to commit to it, but you know, I like to be on, man. I like to be on. I love it's like therapeutic to me. You know, I get to talk boxing, a sport that I love with people that I love. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope, man. So I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Kendrick pulling up at the Discord. Shout out to Irony, and shout out to J Mel pulling up at the Discord, man. Appreciate y'all rocking. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that like button. But most importantly, remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. Shout out to Jaron Boots. Shout out to Jaron Boots Ennis and EIMANTAS STANIONIS. You know what I'm saying? The American champion and the Lithuanian former champion. But shout out to Boots, man. We have a unified champion and a Ring Magazine champion in Jaron Boots Ennis at the welterweight division, man. We need to see a resurgence of the 147-pound division, man. Let's get it. I'm out.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.